Good evening, Jake.
Good morning.
Good morning. I mean, it's morning somewhere, so
Good
we'll wait till
evening.
Patrick
Yeah,
checks in, and then
exactly.
when Patrick checks in from
It's
Belgium
morning
about halfway
somewhere.
through the episode, it'll be morning. So,
Exactly.
um, I realized, Jake, one thing we forgot, and we need to get back to it because it's fun. But we never did any roll call on like the last several episodes, so I'm actually going to open with that, just to do some shout outs here. So,
Oh
Bernard
yeah.
checking in from Ottawa, and make sure if you guys don't tell us where you're checking in from to do that. So Bernard checking in from Ottawa. Sup Society checking in, saying he's here to see the second best Dustin. So I'm gonna go out on a limb. He's probably in our city here, so which is great. Pally's checking in or popping in, I should say. Not sure if he meant pooping. Because he was ingesting another spicy chicken sandwich, so he actually said yes to both of those questions. So, Sean checking in, Chronic Canuck checking in. Sean's appreciating the opening music, which is great. Courtesy, let's just jump back and not to forget any of our folks, but War on Games Studios making some of our intro music there, and as well we have Alex Productions. So if you want to go check out either one of those. Go check it out. Free stuff, free to use. But we'll give them the plugs because that's what we need to do.
Yeah.
Where I was at here, Stan Park checking in. Happy Friday Night Fight from Kansas City. Welcome. Sean's checking in from Wisconsin. Thank you for clarifying that. Pally's checking in from Iowa. Sean Death is checking in, and everyone hit that like button. He says it. I like that he says it because then I don't have to say it. But technically, I said it by reading his comment. Either way, smash the like button. It's free. So we've been building a little momentum. We've been talking about it. So we have yet another new player. And to at Friday Night Fights, we do like, and I'll just shout this out because J Rod likes to make fun of me for saying this, but efficiency in redundancy. And so in the studio now, we now have two Dustins and two Jaces. So we are doing very, very well at just replicating players. So we just insert player, and each week that I don't have to change one name, it saves me like 30 seconds. So that's
Yeah.
always
Now
fun.
we need to get them to face each other now.
That,
We need Dustin
true.
on Dustin action.
True. Some Dustin on Dustin action, some Jace on Jace action. What about a tag team
Yeah.
square off with Jace and Dustin on one side facing
Ooh.
Jace and Dustin on the other?
Ooh. A team match would be. I think would be kind of cool.
Like in a tag team where like Jace can tag in Dustin or Dustin can tag in Jace, but it's actually not the same person. That would be quite amazing. So for sure. And then Anthony and Sean can just make another team. So dibs on the cooler Jace says but by the cooler Jace he actually means that Jace is not here. Oh, sad face says Jace. So we go by Big Jace, Little Jace here. So they're the same level of coolness. So yeah, one has to be home before 8, and the other one's allowed to stay out after 8. So whichever one you want to use, um, but I think we have enough Seans to make a Sean pod in the league. That's true. We got 2 Seans in chat, 1 Sean in studio. We're doing pretty well. Sean's ruling the world here. I like it. So just previewing the game real quickly here tonight, Jake. Episode 87, we have Dustin, and Dustin also uses some of the similar names, but we chose to go with Sufferin. Hopefully that's not a like foreshadowing for tonight. So, and Dustin, how do I say your last name correctly?
Most people say Solomon. It's Salaminen.
Salaminen. Okay, Salaminen. We'll attempt to not butcher that. Salaminen. Dustin, Sufferin, Salaminen. That is actually probably the coolest name we've had on Friday Night Fight so far. And then we do have Jace, the kid Pippin, facing off. Too much laughs already here in studio tonight. So should be a good one. Jake, we'll get into the lists here. Players are just setting up. And we will state that it is Dustin's I think game number 5 for him. So we will take it easy on him, and we'll give him some take backsies. And Chad, don't feel free to give all the good suggestions, and I will articulate them aloud if we're going to help Dustin out. So Sup Society says, "Oh my God, that's how you pronounce it." I've known you for 4 years. Well, you learn something new every day, and apparently it's on Friday Night Fights. So Bernard coming in with Big Jace, the legend Jace. You mean show some respect to the legend? Oh, Bernard. Show some respect, Bernard, and we're live now, so take that thumbs down off. That'd be real good. So, Bernard's always good for one of those. So, yeah, we're gonna get into all that stuff. Jake's gonna run you through the social media here real quick. I'm gonna tell you all about how you can help us out, support the show in many, many ways, and including being here each and every Friday, which is great. Then we're gonna break down the list, and then we're gonna get into the game, provided the guys are ready for deployment. So, all right, Jake, run us through the socials.
All right. So if you guys are wondering where to find us other than here on YouTube, you can go to Star Wars Legion Friday Night Fights on Facebook. Patreon.com/The Terrain Studio if you want to support and see what Sean has going on in the studio. And Twitter and Instagram are both at Legion_FNF.
Yes.
So if you have anything that you want to look at, see, no.
I meant.
No, what? Yes.
I meant yes. Some sound drops for us tonight. We'll probably use them several times. Yep. So, perfect. Yeah, that's where you check us out. Thanks for that, Jake. Yeah, go check us out all the places.
Yeah, no problem.
Like I said, Patreon's always cool because you can help with the show in multiple ways. Check out what's going on in the studio if you want to know about the Lord of the Rings build happening right now. That's the current project ongoing on the studio side of things. So, all right. Also, if you are a patron through April or May, and if you stick through June, because I'll probably have some extras, the card sleeves have been ordered and they are on their way. Patrons who were in May and April and May, make sure you guys are on there and find the post about this. Tell me what set you are looking for, so I make sure that I get those patrons those card sleeves. So. Very much looking forward to these. So I might even keep a set of each for myself. Who knows? So I usually give away all the perks and keep hardly any of them, but I'll probably keep some and, of course, gift them out for the Friday Night Fight players. And, of course, the casters like Jake who come out and help each and every week. So make sure you guys, you don't have to show us all the love, but make sure you guys give Jake some plugs in there for spending this Friday night hanging out and co-casting. It's just time he's investing to entertain you guys. So. Speaking of entertaining, we are very happy to entertain and keep a build in the studio and the studio look. And we are working our way towards the PTZ camera. So we are $2,020 on the way there, 66% of the way there, which is always awesome. You know what? Just like that, Jake, I kid you not. My phone buzzes. I look down. Here's Bernard coming in. $20 donation. He's always ahead of the curve. And that, lifetime. I wish I could. I don't have my phone up right now, but I'm just going to quickly flash right here. Just phone buzz. I check it because I don't want to miss any of that. I do appreciate that greatly, Bernard. So, Bernard, we literally can't add Bernard to the big board any more times, but we will highlight his donation nonetheless. So, we want to thank all the donators, past and present, and you guys are helping us out just by being here each and every week. Participating in chat is a big thing you guys can do, and it's free of charge. So do appreciate that greatly, guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. I put this one up here, and I need to just drop one more screen on here because it's just me, Jake, in the nether regions here. What's happening? No, this is going to be for our roundtable post game. So there it is. So like I said, Friday nights each and every week. Check us out, 8:30 CST right now. We go a little earlier in the later in the year when it switches, but 8:30 CST works for us because we don't switch time zones, so we just stay at 7:30 for us. But we use CST as a central time, and hopefully that applies to all the people out there. So, all right, Jake. Players are deploying, but want to get in to break some lists now?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's do it. All right, I'm going to read it out here in case folks are looking on something smaller, and then Jake's going to give us reactions here. So for episode 87, Jace is going to be running a 10-act, 800-point clone list. Commander Cody making his three-peat performance tonight. So he's running Ag Tech on that, or its Aggressive Tactics, otherwise known as Targeting Scopes and Hunter. He's running a Clone Commander with Improvised Orders, so 2 command slots filled. Jace is filling all of the core tonight with 2 DC-15s, nothing else. 1 RPS 6, I should say, nothing else. 2 Z6 Clone Phase 1s, nothing else. And then 1 Phase 1 with 5s for that cheap coordinate, which is great. Then he has the 2 ATRT laser cannons here, so a little bit of range. He's got range 3 covered, I would say, in spades. and he's certainly got the token sharing net set up here. He likes the RTs with Cody. He ran them before, but this will be second run, so he's probably going to be feeling a little more comfortable, a little more efficient with these. So first blush at the list, Jake, what are you thinking?
He's going aggressive.
Yep.
He's definitely gone aggressive Cody, which, I mean, that's one way people have been building him.
Right.
Notice there is no phase 2s, so the only surges he's getting is from aggressive tactics.
Yep. All phase ones.
Which
phase
the
ones,
clone
right, Jace?
commander.
Yes, 6 phase 1s.
Yep.
Yeah, 6 phase 1s. Yeah, I mean, he has the clone commander issuing an order to 5s to another clone, so he's getting at least a minimum of 3 surge tokens out every turn.
Yeah, and he's got aggressive tactics as well, right? So
yeah,
like,
I was saying that with aggressive tactics.
oh yeah, minimum
it's a
3
minimum
with the
3.
issue. Gotcha.
Yeah, with the issuing. So we'll see. I think it should be phase 2s in there. I'm starting to hate phase 1s, but that's just me.
Fair enough. And you say hate in the fact that you don't really like them just because you feel that they're not as strong, or
They're
you
overcost.
Gotcha. Fair.
Yeah, they're overcosted right now.
Okay. Well, we'll see if the overcosting. I mean, the overcosting. He's still running more activations than Dustin on the red side, but he just doesn't like the phase 1 costs. Just feels they're a bit high right now. So. Yeah. Well, fair enough. Jace doesn't like his phase 2s are too expensive. Heavy weapon choices are pretty good on the phase 1s.
The heavy weapon choice on the phase 1s is fantastic.
Yep. Go. Pally is pleased. Sup Society is pleased with the 10 act clones here. Man, if he dumped improvised orders, he could have bumped both DC 15s to mortars for 1 point bid. Well, I mean, it's an option. Yeah, fair. It's all about flavor here. So, plus, we're just gonna go with Pally is just a madman and just runs things different. So. He'd probably tell you just cut this, and this, add Rex, and you would have been fine. So that's
cut Cody, add Rex.
Yeah,
fine.
all roads lead to Rex. So there's that. We're gonna get Sean is rooting for SC. He hasn't even seen the list yet, so I appreciate this guy's dedication right here. So
yeah.
Let's get into the red list here. So red list is as follows. I'm not really sure why there's a PK series worker droid label under me, but apparently that's what I'm doing tonight. So apparently I had an extraneous label over here. So otherwise known as the worker droid. That's actually quite funny. I didn't even see that, but yeah, it's fine. I mean, that's what I do. So I just repair things. And but let's get into the actual list here. So Pike Syndicate Capo running Vigilance here. He has Bosk with Scopes, Seize, and Hunter. He has 2 Pike Foot Soldiers with the Extra Soldier and the Disruptor in both of those ×2. Then he has, just jumping over to the right-hand side here, 2 Black Sun Enforcers, all identical here. Scattergun, Targeting Scopes, Black Sun Vigo, Frag Grenades, Gross. Really, really hard-hitting Black Suns. Pricey Black Suns. But if he can get value out of them, like deliver them to where they need to be, and I mean, conveniently has 2 buses to do so right here at the bottom, also both identical, both running Reckless Driver, love it. Refurbished Gonk, the nice way to bring it up and have it live a little longer, and Comms Jammer on these, also rocking the quad gun. So move them up, jam it out, shoot big black dice pools, all feels quite good.
He can move, aim, shoot with those.
Oh, you don't have shields?
Vigilance.
Oh, you don't have vigilance? Oh, okay. Maybe that's a typo by me. Sorry, no vigilance. Scratch that vigilance on there.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I can see that. That might have just been copy-paste there. So no vigilance on there. The list is entirely different now. Just kidding.
Which is fine. I mean, the capo, I mean, Pikes don't need vigilance.
No, he doesn't. So, yeah, just scratch. I just forgot to delete, I guess. So,
yeah.
All good. We'll be fine. We'll make our way through here.
This.
So
I
actually was saying that earlier too. I actually really like the list too. I think it's going to be super interesting to see these guys square off.
I would consider dropping C's. I do like C's on Empire Bosk. But other than that, like, I like it. I like that he has the scatter guns in there for that Pierce on those pesky clones. So
I like it.
Yeah.
What I like even more, Jake, is the guys have already given me the cards. They are ready. But before we do card flipping, because you guys are ahead of the curve slightly, let's jump to the table and let them walk us through their deployments. So, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, so players, I'm going to hot mic you there. Jace, do you want to walk us through your deployments first? Jace is going to be on the top side and right side of your screen tonight, just so you guys are aware.
So I've got VAPs right here and right here.
Oh, I should, hold on. I'm just going to show. They are going to be playing VAPs, Fortified, and Major Offensive, just so you guys are aware.
Yeah, so I got a VAP here, a VAP out here in the open, and then barricades 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then Dustin's got his VAPs here, here, and then barricades 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay.
So then I deployed, I got a Z6 phase 1 unit here, RT, Cody right behind the RT, Clone Commander right beside it, Rocket unit, DC 15 unit also in the rocks, second ATRT, 5s unit, DC 15 unit, and then Z6 over here.
Okay, perfect. What's Dustin got?
So I have 2 identical trucks. They both have black suns with the blasters.
Scatterguns.
Yeah, scatterguns.
Yep.
And Vigos. My other 2 core units are pikes. Oops, sorry. Each pike unit has the extra man and a disruptor rifle. My commander is Capo. He's just naked. He's just going to hang around these guys. And then I have Bosk over here. And Bosk has Hunter, sees the initiative.
Scopes.
And scopes. Perfect. Can you guys tell us how you're playing the terrain tonight?
Yeah, so rocks are heavy and difficult. Forests are light and difficult.
Okay.
Snowbanks are light, but
'Kay.
not difficult.
Okay.
Both of these are area terrain, of course, so difficult
Yeah,
for
blocks,
vehicles
buses,
and
blocks.
for
Yep.
troopers, except Bosk, because Bosk is annoying like that. Have barricades and buildings like this, heavy and difficult. And I think that's pretty much all the terrain that's even on here.
Everything is height 1 minus to the
Yeah.
top of the ion cannon,
Minus the
height
ion
2.
cannon, which
Okay.
should be height 2, so Bosk can. Height 2, so Bosk
Okay.
can scale
Cool.
up there if he so pleases.
And Cody could jump on top.
Yes, and Cody can jump on
Okay,
top.
perfect. Awesome.
If I somehow get him from here to there.
All right, we'll let you guys. We're just going to walk through what the table looks like. So that'll be from the activation side. That'll be the lists there. We'll pop those up. That'll be the command cards when we get into. That'll be your overhead. That's going to be close side cam tonight. So again, Jace on the right, Dustin on the left. Far side cam. Jace is still going to be on the right. We're just going to keep that convenient for you guys as well. And there's the action cam. Players got the cards. Jake, if you're ready,
So, yeah.
we'll hit the turn 1. We'll thank the sponsors for turn 1, which will be Deep Cut Studios. Don't forget, we do have the code for Deep Cut Studios. We'll pop that up throughout the night. If you're looking to save 10% off your purchase, make sure you write that code down. Go get yourself a gaming mat. You won't be disappointed by any of them. And then Legion Terrain. Legion Terrain featured on the table tonight with the snow terrain. We'll probably have some Imperial terrain in the coming days, some Corvus terrain, and moving through that. But we want to give another plug here for Legion Terrain, as we do have the May coupon as well. So look for that code coming up. All right, command cards are in hand. Players are ready.
Real quick.
Yep.
I was going to say, the first thing I noticed is that bus needs to be scooted up a little bit because it looks like it's off the table.
Standing orders.
Yeah, expect.
Oh, on the
On that
mine has
bus
to go
up
to the
top
Clone
there.
Commander heavy.
Jace, do
Yep.
you want to fix the bus on Dustin's side? I think might be scooted. You think you can scoot it a little farther forward, Dustin? Because when you do the deployment, it actually can be
Yeah, just
touching
touches
the back edge
because
and
it's longer
outside.
than the deployment zone.
Yep.
We can also
Yeah.
take the deployment
Gotcha. He
zone.
probably was just trying to keep it in the deployment zone. So good call on that one, Jake.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
it's the fun thing of
No, no, I totally
the bus
get
is
that.
actually slightly longer than range 1,
Okay.
which is the deployment zone.
We
so
do
you
have
have
an
to
air
deploy it with
support
the
plate
back
on
touching
one
the
side and a standing
Yeah.
orders plate on the other.
Yeah, you deploy here, and then you actually get a little bit of extra range on it, which is kind of
So we got that going on.
yeah. So I'm going to give to Cody. Cody has
And
targets.
I'm just going to make a little small
aim.
standing orders because I think I
He will
forgot one
direct
there. Standing
this
orders here.
ATRT.
Okay.
And then my clone
And
commander
a
will
little
direct
air support
to
on
5,
this
and
side.
5s will
Card 1
coordinate to
played
the
by
Z6.
both. There we go.
And then Cody will give a surge token to each of them from aggressive tactics.
All right, players are hot mic tonight, so let us know if you guys can hear everything. I'm just going to leave up the list here for the first little bit here as players kind of walk through, and you guys, if you're joining us late, can get a sense of what the lists are.
Okay.
And we'll jump into the overhead.
Shuffle those up for me if you would like.
By the way,
Yep, use a bag. I didn't bring a bag, so you can just shuffle mine, and then we'll be good.
So unfortunately, I noticed another thing.
What's up? What's up?
The bus can't be issued in order.
Oh, off the standing orders.
Yeah, because capo is the only thing.
Yep. I'll just help him out here.
Yeah.
So Dustin,
It feels bad.
You won't be able to issue your bus in order off the.
oh, because he's a raider?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It would have to go to the capo or one of the pikes.
Oh, yeah, to himself.
And he'll just need the commander.
Good call. Jake can watch all the game, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna click all the buttons. No, it's fine. I can't.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
watching not what's on the screen. Everything
Yeah,
bus
no,
currently.
it's also a feel bad.
Well,
Like,
yeah, I was.
Yeah, that's fair.
I played a game last night against a guy who had
All the core, get your
Maul
independence
and
slots.
a double bus with Black Suns. I killed Maul, and he made the Black
the
Sun,
pikes get a
one of the
dodge,
Black Sun units,
the surgeon and aim for the Black Suns.
the commander, and so from there, he had to issue one of the Black Suns in order, which screwed him over because he couldn't get the independent.
Question here from Sup Society, Jake. How come he can't get one?
So it can't get one because mercenaries can only issue orders to their affiliation. Factions are not affiliations. So a capo can issue orders in, like, say, Empire or GAR. They can issue an order to any of the clones or stormtroopers, whatever, because it's not an affiliation.
So we're
When
going
you get into Shadow Collective, all of these units have a different affiliation. So the capos have the capo affiliation, or the pikes have the capo or whatever affiliation.
Pike
Bus
Syndicate.
has Raider affiliation. Yeah, the Pike Syndicate. Duh. And the bus and the swoops
we're gonna go with Cody
have
first.
the
Raiding party.
Raider.
Yeah, Raider. Yeah.
Yeah,
does have a
or
jetpack
Raiders,
too,
whatever.
so he's just gonna jump over the vehicle
And so they
forwards.
can't be. You can't
Right
mix
over
and match.
here.
Now, if he would have had Underworld connections on the Pike, he would be able to issue an order
There, get
all
ready
the
for
time.
that bus.
because it
Ready
gives
for that
allies
bus
of
in the
convenience to
open.
it.
And then we will
Yep.
take a shot with
All
his
right.
rifle.
Shots early. I believe
Two
this is
red,
Cody
black.
here.
He has impact 1, lethal 1, and surge to crits. When he surges, I get also be crits.
Ooh,
That would be 3.
3 into there. Does have shields.
He does have 2 shields. I'm just going to leave it there.
I'll tell you right
No, I'm
now,
gonna
folks,
spend
we're
the-
gonna do a little thing here. If we
So 2 natty
if we
crits
crest
go.
crest the 25
those
viewer
shields
tonight, we're gonna
also
do we're gonna give away a box of arcs here. So tell your friends, tell your
One defense.
significant others,
Yep,
get
like
on
this,
here,
but you do
drive
stuff.
that up. We got a box of arcs sitting right here, shrink wrapped, ready to go.
Oh, of course, I should have spent the pierce. I knew it.
Okay, nicely done.
Both shields are gone.
Shields
and
are
now I'll
gone,
do
but
the
bus takes
command
no
card attack.
damage.
Okay.
So I will start with it onto the bus.
Okay.
Just looking for
And now the
surges.
air support's gonna happen.
And then after the bus, at range,
Looks like he's got, I think, maybe pikes and or capo.
Yeah, we'll go to the capo, which would be in light cover, and then either pike will be in heavy.
I think the capo being heavy though, Jace,
Oh,
because
yeah,
of
he
the
is on
gun, the
rock.
turret.
Yep, so he will be heavy.
Yeah, the turret. So
Yeah. They're all going to be heavy, so we'll
I'll just get a little
I
little
can't
side
go both
action here
pikes
so you can
because I
see.
can't reach. So we'll go bus, capo,
Maybe from Jace's side it'll be easier. There we go.
and we'll go the closer pike unit.
Sure. We roll hands first.
Yep, we'll do the bus first.
Bus first.
Yep.
Nice.
All right, nothing into the bus.
On that one.
One.
Does
There's a
spend
crit.
the aim.
Roll separately.
One crit.
One.
Yep, makes make a save. Makes it nicely
And he
done.
does.
Nice.
Okay. Then I'll do on the pike unit.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, blanked on that red 3
All right.
times in a row.
Does have outmaneuver, do they not?
So you
Spend
can
the dodge.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
0 damage off of Cody, fire, and air support.
And then
so
one
far.
more crit into the heavy cover capo.
All right,
because
heavy
I
cover
opposed
capo.
surge crit.
We'll need to make
He
one.
does- And he doesn't have an independent, so he does have to roll.
I can't get rid of the surge with cover beforehand.
No, because it's surge. So you do.
Oh, surge is before.
Surge is
cover.
first, and it surges to
It's
crit.
impact.
Yeah, surge
Yeah,
crit. So.
impact is after.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
So just one.
Yep, just one because the hit goes away for your
All
cover.
right, see if the capo can make a save here.
I quit.
Oh my
I quit.
goodness. Jace has
Oh,
quit and
that
left
is-
the
Okay, that's all
building.
that Cody got. You're
So that's-
3, I forced
suppression.
3 on white dice.
Yep, they both get a suppression.
Nice.
Your go.
That
I was
is
hoping to have 2 damage on this
beautiful.
boss by now.
I think you were hoping for more than that, weren't you?
Yeah, I was hoping for like a 1 hit fight.
I mean, when Cody put in 3 and you put another one off the
Okay.
shot off the air support,
Yeah.
you would hope for at least 2 damage, but yeah.
So you'd have to move up to shoot me, right?
The RT?
Yeah.
Right now, yes.
Wow, what an
They're range
what an
4,
opening.
And he is not in range right now.
Bernard, I believe we have rolled the dice, and I still see a thumbs down. Just pointing that out. Hey, Frank Sneed checking in. Welcome, Frank.
Move over here, I think.
The bus?
Yeah.
Yeah, you bet.
So I will steal a 1.
You bet.
I get a.
So
I
if you
can't really pivot very much.
you can you'll just displace your own guy, so then I get to do a move.
I don't think he'll displace if he pivots to the left there.
Depe-
I think I'll
Yeah, if you did-
stop.
He'll hit the back.
it's like
to
that.
because
Yeah.
you can go over them. All it means is I recohere them.
Oh, he's
and you
gonna
just take
go all
another
the way.
suppression.
Okay,
Okay. So these ones I get to recohere, and I'm just gonna put them out here,
sure.
and then
All
you
right,
can
so he's
do your
gonna.
speed 1 move
Okay.
for your reckless. So that's reckless driver.
And then I'm going to put some shots into.
All right, he does have the quad gunner on this one, which is nice.
That RT?
Guy, I think he has no cover, right?
The RT?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Check
you
the-
bet. No cover.
Check the range here.
Yeah, check the range.
Three.
Yeah, it looks like range 4.
You will have to
I
move a
could be
bit
wrong.
closer.
Yeah,
to get range.
that's what I was gonna say. I think he can get the clones at
But
range
that was
3,
your
but
compulsory, so you do
Yeah.
have 2 actions. So you can move just to range 3 if you want. You can even pivot again and then move forward.
So I think
Because you get the
pivot,
free pivot
just
on
get up
every
there.
move.
We get the free pivot.
Yeah.
I don't think a pivot will get him there. I think it'll be because I think he'll also be off the table, off a pivot.
Well, he started this way, right? So it shouldn't take him off the table if he pivoted and then moved straight.
No, we were just talking about just a pivot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so I'm gonna shoot at your.
Jace trying to cast and play.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Cover for one?
No.
It's gotta cover range.
That one, that one I think this line right for the
There it
lower,
is.
So we would have light cover.
Okay.
Sometimes we have a little
Just
too
like-
much fun.
I know.
But it's okay.
That's fine. That's what we're here
Yeah,
for.
6
Hey, if I
blasts.
can't entertain myself, this wouldn't be nearly as fun. So, all right.
Exactly.
Impact 2
Well,
on
at
this,
least-
I believe, right?
At least you got somebody else here to help entertain with you.
Yep, exactly. Appreciate it. Impact 2 on this shot.
Back to.
But they don't surge.
Don't surge.
I surge defense.
Surge defense. Okay. So 2 go away, 1 impacts. So I got to roll 1.
Because you have heavy cover.
I got. Sorry, I
Light
got to
cover.
roll. I got to roll 2. I got light.
Yeah, I
cover.
was gonna say.
Yeah.
Just light cover.
I'll save 1 though and take.
All
the
right.
wound.
White dice almost perfect tonight on both sides.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Okay.
All right. We do have moisture evaporators, so Jace's moisture evaporator is now conveniently occupied
Yeah, I don't like
by
that.
some Black Suns in a
I really
bus.
don't like.
Oh, I
that.
forgot. I forgot. Or Jake, remind me the next time the bus activates. Got a little something
Okay.
special.
Oh, yep, I know.
I completely changed what my plan.
Like making bus noises, but
Okay.
all right. So
I'm not liking this. I'm not liking that bus. I could go with the RT. I don't have a good fire support.
Jace has got a lot of clones in front of that bus, but since the bus is 100% for saves, he's less confident now. Does have a 2 laser cannon ATRTs though, and no shields on that bus, so can use his entire army to be a can opener.
That's pretty much what the game plan.
The problem is when you open this surprise pack, it's like surprise, full Black Suns.
The other problem too is the bus being in heavy cover area terrain.
Strange Ved checking in quick before going to bed. Go Shadow Collective. Nick joining
Do you also put it in,
Jake
like,
and I
the
on
perfect spot where
the
my blockers
podcast this
can't
week.
see 'em? 'Cause I can't
Go
see
give
through
that a
my
listen.
CRT.
Really?
Yeah, because vehicles block line of
Oh
sight
yeah,
now.
because he's.
I don't know what
And
this
he's right
bedtime
here.
thing's all about. It's like
He can
8:05.
see it over there,
Yeah.
and if if it was over here,
Tis,
he'd see
tis.
it. And
Yeah,
everybody
you
else
say
in
it's
the
8:05.
unit
That
can
means
see
it's
it, but not
10:05
the
here.
rocket.
And it's 11:05 for Nick. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but we only work off our time zone. So,
Let's.
Kyle's still assembling his guys.
We'll pull.
all right.
Get
So
core
I do have
units.
core activation here. Some corpse. We'll have some corpse later. Right now, we just have core. Got some pikes.
Let's cover.
Yeah, no way I'm getting past it with just.
And
Oh, you would've
cue
had
the
heavy
who
suppression.
let the dogs out.
Yeah, I don't know what's
Soundtrack.
going on there.
Yeah,
Usually-
it'd be two.
Usually quite good up there. So must be somebody.
Which is
Probably somebody in my
Yes, that is
window
working very
view
much in
here.
your favor now.
Usually they're quite well behaved.
No, it's all good.
At least for Fridays anyway.
Dogs do dog things.
It's true. It's true.
Not 3.
Yes.
It's gonna be a lot of unaimed shots this time.
Yes, they do, Jake.
Okay, we're gonna go with this core right up.
I am a
in
PK
front.
droid, so it's only fitting that I'm speaking in droid tonight too. So, oh, what's happening here now?
We're moving up in front of the bus because we kind of have to.
I mean, I always recommend getting in front of reckless driver buses.
Yep. And then we'll shoot the pikes.
All right, gonna take a pike shot here. Looks like it probably is just gonna be into some light. Actually, be heavy cover with the
Six
barricade
there's
there.
heavy cover.
There's a barricade
no
in
surges,
between,
though.
so
That'll
Surge.
just be a
Oh,
suppression.
you don't have
one
surge?
suppression.
No,
Yep.
because I'd have to spend a surge token.
Yep.
I'm too far away from them all.
So far, the dice not warming up for Jace tonight.
Yeah, those dice are not good. I need to.
Can I go?
Yep, here we go.
Good. Let them be cool for tonight, and
Oh,
then
cool.
tomorrow let them be hot.
Yep. All right, do have a core activation here. Are you playing your Yavin
These
big
guys
game
are
tomorrow,
safe
Jace?
to move now.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Okay.
I think they're safe to move now.
So is Justice.
Nobody else has
Oh
to
wow,
move.
I gotta get some. I gotta get some league games in
Yep.
too.
So I'm gonna roll.
Gotta get
So
going.
do I.
Dice.
You bet.
Too used to it.
Right? Me too.
Sorry guys, gotta cancel the stream. I need to go find a game right now.
What is? Are you serious?
Yeah, I see it. I
What?
see it.
So if I
Yeah.
remove only one, I only get one action, right?
Yes, because you still equal your.
This is
current
where he
value.
just like secretly goes and be like, "Is this good?
Yeah. So you get one action still.
It's my fifth game."
Yeah.
Shoot.
So we've each failed
Man,
one
these-
light die save now.
Yes,
I've rolled 2 and he's rolled.
he's rolled like 7.
These, I was gonna say, these white dice saves are better than my Anakin saves last round.
That was a rally roll there, so he'll take that too.
I know.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Love it, love it.
I can do it. I'm gonna move
We are unbiased
I'm gonna
casters though,
move
so
up
we're not
here
really
and
rooting
then
for
shoot
anyone
into your-
named Jace.
Of course. They do only have one action, so you can't move and shoot this turn.
They don't get to use his courage.
Only for panic.
Only for
Oh,
panic.
okay.
They have to use their own
Yeah.
for how many actions they get,
Okay.
but it means they aren't doing nothing.
Okay.
So they,
then
so, yeah, they only get to use it for panic checks.
okay.
That's also why you put, like, if you put a capo in it, they go to
Yeah.
courage 2.
Yep.
Then they would get 2 actions right now because their
Okay.
unit's courage is.
Does have moisture evaporators though, so the game is still
I'm still gonna move him.
yeah,
around.
probably bet. I mean, you got a vap right there. May as well go start tapping it. Because you can only tap it once each turn per unit. So if you get 2 units on it, you could theoretically do each one in a turn.
Let me just put my guys in cover.
Yep.
Can I stand on it?
You should be just short of it mathematically.
You will also mathematically be 2 millimeters short of it.
Yep. Off one
Because
move.
the way it works is a speed 2 with that base is 2 millimeters shorter than range 1, which it has to be
Yep.
outside your deployment zone. So, but it means
Oh,
next.
okay. Sorry.
All it means is next turn you'll just move and tap
Yeah.
it
Yep.
if you want to hit it, or you
Yeah.
can move, shoot, and then tap it your next turns. Because we have 6 turns, you don't have to tap it yet.
They're in a great spot though. They're not
And
only are
flip
they a
over
great
to
spot there, but
ATRT.
they also have a nice convenient line directly to the other VAPs sitting in between those shield generators.
It's just gonna move
And for our American friends,
here with
that
that.
2 millimeter,
Shoot on.
basically speed 1 is like a 5.9 inches.
That's 2. 'Cause, like, I also
For us
wanna block
Americans.
him.
Yeah. Yeah. 2 millimeters is a lot or a little, depending on who you're talking to.
Yeah.
In the eye, it just looks like it's the same.
Like when you're building terrain, you got a 2 millimeter gap. It feels like you have a crevasse.
Do you have to go that far? Or can you back up?
You drive
I
me
could back up
insane.
if I wanted. But I
All
don't
right, so
back up
Jace
like
is
I do.
activating
Oh, I meant,
support
can
option
end
here.
halfway on the stick.
Oh yeah, you can.
Okay.
I could end right here if I want.
Okay, yeah, that's
If I found a
I'm
support,
just
there
trying
we
to
go.
turn as much as I can
to get out of the way.
to get out of the way, because now the rocket can see part of your bus's base. But then I block those guys, which still doesn't do what I want to do.
And don't do it.
That's the
3
problem.
activation in. Jace is just confounded here, and I'm loving it.
No, I'm really not.
Oh,
I'm really
loving
regretting
it.
my entire deployment now. After that bust didn't take 2 wounds, it's like, no.
So where Jace tries to flex. My army gets a convenient redeploy.
I just have to move everything around.
And that's
think
when you
that's what
slap
we'll
the
have to
no.
Yep, exactly.
Move
You hit the
there.
no button definitely for that.
And then we're going to fire support with the rocket.
Oh no,
swarm
this is going to be bad.
into the bus.
Sure.
The rocket's also range 3, so that's the impact. Laser.
Laser cannon,
1, 2, 3, 4. And
Core.
then that's with the rocket.
then the rocket.
Sure.
Oh, and he rolls
Oh.
4 natty crits on
Many
this.
crits.
Yeah,
Yikes.
so
That-
the 4 natty crits stay crits.
That's 7.
Yep,
I
that's
lose-
7
you
off
get
the
heavy
hop.
Cover, so you lose 2,
Okay.
and then
Uh,
I impact
actually-
3.
Actually, it's impact.
5.
But he cover first.
Yeah, it's it. Yeah.
Unfortunately. So
Oh, because he does
because
have
of
cover
the
there.
laser
Yeah.
cannon has impact 3.
Yep.
The rocket
Yeah,
has
yeah.
impact 2. So
So
I
impact
actually have
5.
impact 5.
Yeah.
4.
So I
5,
would have
6,
impacted
7.
all of
yeah.
it.
Surge hit.
And the RT surges hit, so the
Okay.
whole pool gets it. However, because you get covered, these 2 go away first,
Yep.
and I can
Yep.
only impact the 3. But that'll still be 7.
Still be 7 into the bus. Yikes. All right, well, this is where he needs the whites to just come through.
Oh,
Not
still
bad.
4
Still
wounds.
saves 3. Only takes 4.
3.
Not broke. He'll
Does not
take
Not broke,
it.
but half dead.
He'll take it.
I was hoping to have it broke at this point, but we're getting there.
That's rude.
He's got 3 on there,
I
Jace.
guess yeah, just 4 wounds and that's it. Open grab.
So half broke. Saves 3. Not
Your
bad.
go now though.
I mean, he saved 3 plus he had the first shot where he was able to shed. So Jason theoretically should have that bus can opener at this point, but
Correct. They
sadly
get out,
he's
and that would be
only halfway
easier.
there.
The other thing, you can still go with them
Yeah.
and just choose to do nothing.
Okay.
That is also an option.
Or step out and say goodbye, clones.
Well, no, because he double moved.
Well,
Oh, he doubled.
he
Yeah, he
double
doubled.
moved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he's got
Because-
he's got reckless driver on there.
Yeah,
yeah, you bet.
the compulse
He
still
can
counts
move on,
towards
right?
that.
Yeah,
It's going into
I
the
might
rocks
be
and
half
the
tempted
forest,
just to
yes.
get out behind the bus
I
here.
don't think I can see anybody.
He has the scatter gun in there, so his range he has a straight range 2 pool.
I mean, he does have frags.
He does have frags, yeah, but I don't know if he wants to get out in front because he'll set at range 3 of everything where Jace doesn't have to move it. Setting out behind, he sits at range 2 of 1 unit and out of range of everything else.
Yeah. Yeah.
With a heavy cover bus in him, and a heavy cover bus disappears, he still has rock heavy cover in front,
I think I just got to move twice.
and still within 2 speed,
Yeah, just double move it.
2 speed
Smart.
moves to
I like it.
the VAP.
Yeah.
And if he eliminates the unit on the VAP, then that forces Jace to have to send another one up.
I'll put these here. Actually, I want each stick size. So we
Let's not forget, there's a whole
What's
other bus.
your range on that guy?
can... They're range 3.
I do like the
They're
pressure
range
that this
3.
list potentially can bring.
This one has a single.
Because
Oh.
I don't
range
think
value,
Jace is
so 2
actually
reds,
going to be able
1
to
crit-
pressure
critical
too much
1,
on
yeah,
his
range
VAPs,
Pretty
given how the early
Yeah,
rollout
'cause
of
if
this
you're
game's
outside range
gone.
4, I can't move and shoot you.
Because you're going to be
I'm
running
2
into two
millimeters short, so I gotta be
pikes
2
and a bus
millimeters into
pressuring
range
one
4
VAP,
to
a
be able
bus
to move and
pushing
shoot
up
you.
to, seemingly cut through the middle here.
Now,
and,
if you do move
um,
again next turn, that will make you speed 1.
And then you're
Again,
just going to have the
by
pikes that are
having
just
the
basically
Oh,
going to go
yeah.
and
Or the
finish your
But then it also
activations.
gives you the
And the
cover.
fact that he's
Yeah, 'cause
put
if
it
you
up
go
on
there,
this
you probably either got
this
the cover
this
from this or the barricade,
Yeah.
or at the very
bunker.
least you get light
I really
cover from
like
the
it.
snowbank.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing I can do to get rid
Yep.
of that.
because it's really going to be slowed on the late game trying to get there. On Jace's side, you can see here that he's got one VAP sitting
Right in front of that bus.
right in front of the bus, as well as right tucked in at the base end of the middle shield generator. So he has to walk into
Not making it
the established fire lines already, which is a bit of a tough spot for Jace here. So don't hate any of this.
Let's. We're gonna go with 5's unit with their face up, and they're just gonna move.
All right, so 5's activating here. Another core activation for Jace.
Yeah, so they're gonna move themselves up, and then they're going to take an aim. I just want to make sure I got that cohesion where I want it.
Setting up a little clone
Yeah.
sharing battery
Okay.
here.
You are good to go.
Okay.
All right, so Dustin looking for a pull here.
Another core. So
Another core pull. Hey Dustin, just do do me a favor when you pull them, just to
Oh.
flash them out. Yeah, hold them. Yep, perfect,
yeah,
awesome.
or even just face.
Yeah, face up to
They see from the top.
Yep,
I see from the.
They got a camera right there.
Oh, right
at the
there.
top. Yep.
yep,
And then-
amazing. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, no,
Perfect.
all good. I've been forgetting to do that too.
Then I throw that up and we're good.
Moved.
Yeah, so you just got both
Those
Black
guys?
Suns.
I don't want to move those guys.
I would probably go with them
Yeah.
and just do.
Just in case you get
nothing.
blown up.
You could take a dodge token
Yeah.
in case I somehow just get 4 crits, kill the boss, and they have to
Can't
plop out.
take a
Can you dodge
dodge.
You cannot. You can only dodge once.
One action.
But
Inside of a transport, the only action you can do is disembark.
Okay, let's do the dodge.
you bet.
You won't gain any tokens though inside there, Jace, right?
Yeah, you can hold
Just
tokens
can't
in there.
spend
No.
them.
You just can't spend them,
Yeah.
but you can still gain tokens
No.
like normal.
You cannot.
I think you can only gain
you
tokens
can-
when they're issued to you, I think.
Yeah, you can gain tokens from like command cards, but you cannot. Let me find.
It
Let
doesn't
me find the
matter.
ruling.
Yeah.
You can look it up.
Maybe it's a closed transport rule, but like, because that would, if it's just a transport rule, you wouldn't be able to be in an open.
No,
transport and
it's
use
a
shield.
closed
You're not
one.
jumping out.
Closed rule.
Is it a closed?
Yeah,
rule?
yeah, yeah.
Is it? Okay, then I guess you can't dodge.
Yeah, well,
They'll do nothing.
dance. No dance.
they'll
I mean, they're heavy cover
they'll
anyway,
live in the
so
party bus.
I believe you can only gain them by like
I'm gonna
card
pull for my
effects
stack
and
and
or
then I
other
set
effects.
face down now.
Yeah,
Get a core.
and it cannot perform any actions except the move action.
Yeah,
So
disembark.
ours-
Yep.
Have they already
And that,
activated?
that
Yes, so
and it
they
has to
get
be
flipped
disembark.
face down.
Yeah.
So they
That
don't
was
get to
actually
go.
asked in the Discord earlier.
So I'm gonna go with the DC 15 unit here beside.
I thought he was talking about getting out and taking a dodge
I would
action.
arrange 3, so I would have.
Which
to
even
move.
though he couldn't do actually this time.
No, he
with the
he
double
can't.
move.
Yeah, because he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't
Well,
have 2
we'll
actions
see
on
on-
the on this particular play, but for sure.
Just
Yeah.
right there.
Either way, he can't do the dodge for a multitude of reasons.
So we are in range to share that aim from
All right.
there if we need it. And then you do, of course, have heavy cover, but I convert 1 surge to a crit, and besides that, I'm looking for some natty crits.
Is this Z6?
No,
DC.
DC 15.
DC 15 shot coming in.
So that's 4 black
4,
and 2 red. from
2
this
red,
one.
and then he's gonna
And
have a
There's 2 natty crits.
aim to share.
I'm going to spend the aim because I still assert 1 surge can still go to a crit. Like that. So
There he
3
goes.
crits.
So he
3
will get
crits.
3 crits into the
3
bus.
crits off them.
Bus cannot be killed. Oh,
No.
wanted to be saves.
So
Ooh.
1 wound left on the bus.
And I gotta roll broken.
I'll just grab
Yeah.
this. Yep, and then we roll
1
broken.
red.
1 red dice.
Yep, red dice. And then we'll let you.
One of these ones.
Yes. Oh, so
half's
your
the main
weapon.
gun.
So whenever you shoot with
Gross.
your gun, you only get 3.
Although
flat.
let's be
They're
fair,
all
it
in
has
one.
1 wound left.
Yeah.
Which one?
So that gun's probably going to be cut to 0 dice.
It's half your dice.
Okay.
You get
Yeah.
to pick which color dice. They're all black, so you pick
blacks.
3
Yeah.
blacks. But
Okay.
like mine, I can pick if I lost half, I can still get 2 because I still get the rounded up. But I can pick the red and black. Here we
All
go.
right.
So that
Core, boss, and then you do also have a face-up capo you could
Yeah.
still go with.
I'm gonna move and I'm just. Oh, I know what I should have done.
the halving also helps
How many do you have
Maul
left to go?
with his
1,
Yeah.
2, 3.
4 red, 4 white.
Yeah, I'll lose the
because
4
he
white,
has
thank
three
you.
Select.
now, too,
I'll
still.
pass.
Yeah, you can
Alright.
select either the 4
Because he's
white
got
or
3 and I got
the.
4.
That's a pass coming up
Four.
here.
Get a core.
Yep.
I do need to make a
I've only
pass
got
button.
2 left, so I've got
That's one thing I
Z6
forgot to
and
do.
Another DC 15.
On my list of things to improve, I want to put a pass button.
I'm gonna move the DC or the core unit here.
I actually think that's one of the things that needs to be sort of made or tokenized in this game, although we don't need many more. Maybe it'll be a chip, but just to keep track of when somebody has used a pass within a given turn.
Yeah, something that you can flip that turn.
Yeah, exactly. Or just like, you know, you
We'll move
put it on
there.
the table and it's like, yeah, I'm using my pass. So, because
we're gonna
sometimes
grab-
you forget, right? Like if you got like a 2-10-act list or whatever, and
Here you go.
you know, you get, you know, turn 3 and it's like, did I pass this turn? Was that last? And
Roll 1 white.
Yep.
something else to keep track of.
Capo.
Yeah, no, I like that. I actually
He
like
doesn't-
that
he still
idea.
gets 2
I might
actions
actually start
because
doing
he's
that
a boss.
because I
Big
have
boss man.
Legion Discord tokens
Here.
with the unlimited power as like a bonus token, so I might just use that as my pass.
Yeah, people like when I play because they take votes on how many trees I'll knock over during the game.
Yep.
So I always love it when more people knock down trees.
They do like the trees getting knocked down.
I'm just gonna go right here.
Yeah, you bet.
How come he was going speed 1 there?
Through the woods.
Nope.
The
But
second one.
Snowbank, you could go speed 2.
Yeah. So 'cause
Oh, okay.
you got out of there.
Yep.
So he's there for his first move, and
Okay.
then you can speed 2 still after that.
There we go.
Yeah, so the snowbank's not difficult. Just the trees and the rocks.
So I can put them right there.
You bet. You want to pull?
All right.
ATRT.
Jace has got his other ATRT here.
I do have range 4. The problem is I don't have line of sight to the boss at all.
Good.
I do. Heavy cover,
Yeah, you can't see through
I
his
want that
other
bus.
ATRT, so.
but I can see
I want that
beside
bus
it.
to survive.
Okay, so we're going to aim shoot you in heavy cover.
Okay.
I need all 3 to hit because you get heavy cover.
Is that in arc though, Jace?
Yes. Because my arc is
Yeah,
here.
that's an arc.
Oh, okay.
So I got him in arc, and then I do have line of sight.
Hmm.
And then I do have range 4. Or a natty crit. So
2 so far.
one
Or no,
of
because
these
he
needs
has
to be a
cover.
natty crit
He has
again
cover.
For it to matter, so I'll spend the EM on both. No,
Yep.
so just 1 crit.
Okay.
1
'Cause
crit.
The 2 go to cover.
Bus can save and live.
No.
Doesn't.
No.
So what you do before we move the bus is you have to
One guy dies?
pop the guys out.
One guy dies, right?
One guy dies. They take a suppression.
And they go within 1?
You put the leader in base contact
Okay.
anywhere you want. So you can put it in the front, in the back.
Right there.
Okay.
Behind there.
And then
I think
the
at
bus
this
goes
point
and
it's
you just
probably
hear
okay
the
to
rest
go
of the
there
guys
now
in
because
normal cohesion.
half the army is
And then they
now shot. Over half,
Yeah,
I guess.
they're-
Because Cody, he's got Cody 5s done.
I've got Clone Commander and 1 DC.
Yeah,
15
he's
left.
got
I
2
don't have
units
much
left. So,
Here you go.
1 DC, yeah, then.
all right, I'm
Yep.
gonna go.
Core
All
units.
right, there we go. Core.
So that'll be
Perfect.
those guys.
Yes.
I'm gonna go to the big
Extensive.
board and update the activations now.
then
So
all
we
you've
will
got
be
left is the
down
bus
1
in there, I'm
bus,
assuming.
unfortunately.
Yes.
1 AA5
boss.
down 7
And
acts
boss.
to 10.
What's that core?
Oh,
It is nice that he actually pulled his other bus late
'Cause they
though,
have
so
theirs.
that there was an
That's
ability
that.
to kind of
And then
like
this one can get
you know
removed.
split and go into kind of 2 buses, and we can both.
One
so
bus down. There's a whole nother one to go.
yeah,
Kit,
Man,
I'll
I was
pull.
wanting to see a
I
reckless
get the
driver
DC 15.
play.
Yeah,
I was really hoping
seriously,
to get
it would've been,
Commander first.
pretty gross.
I've seen. I've
Okay,
ran
we can
over
easily get
arcs
range
with one
3
the one
to
day
them.
and took out 2
Nice.
arcs with it, 2 or 3 arcs
So
with it.
move
I'm
up,
like,
range 3.
all right, that's
and then
better than
you'll
even shooting at them.
Shoot your.
We'll get heavy cover here. Another
you
DC
do have heavy
15
cover.
shot coming in. So 4 black, 2 red.
And we will 4 block 2 red. I do have an aim.
One aim
that I
off,
can spend.
Z6 squad up front, I believe.
That is one too many black. Nope, that was the right.
That was right.
I'll spend the aim,
Spend the aim there.
of course.
These
3
2 will be
after heavy
3.
Okay, 3 reds.
3
cover.
reds.
I'll hit it one more time.
Hopefully the red dice come through here for the Black Suns.
Yeah, come on.
Nice.
Oh, that's
There
disgusting.
we go.
There we go.
One
Second.
surge, though.
We'll take another suppression.
Suppression.
Yeah, one suppression.
Keep calling the wrong thing.
He does have a
What's our
Vigo
bonus?
in there, and they will lose 1, so they will be fine. They do have Dauntless as well, so there's
Bus.
ability. Okay, here we go. Bus.
Us.
So be heavy.
Yep.
This guy.
Yes.
Play
Alright, let's fire
play
that bus up.
song.
So he will twist.
You bet. Oh yeah. Yep.
It's definitely our bus running right there. So
This guy plays his
I
buses.
envision that's what an AA5 sounds like. So,
And
oh, this is awesome. Well, hello. I'm now on both of your objectives.
Hello.
Was that 2 moves?
That was 2 moves.
Oh, he has one. He still has one more action.
He does have another action.
Shoot.
See,
I mean, he's got one wound on that ATRT. He's got it pretty much.
I think it's covered though from this.
No, because
You're touching it. Yeah,
You're
so
touching the
he's
terrain.
wide open on that.
So-
What's your
He is out of
response?
arc of that one
No,
too. So
ATRTs do
like,
not.
Okay, 6
which
black,
is
right?
Yep,
great.
6
So
black, impact 2.
Yeah.
I am in the open this time.
yeah. So let's see if he can put.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
See if he can roll some natty crits on his own attack here.
Just
No
2.
natty crits, so just another 2 into the ATRT.
Two.
Give me some saves. I'll save one
Does save
again.
another one. Nice. Jace is also 50-50 on those white
I
dice
don't know.
saves. So
I would have been
Yeah.
tempted to try and
And then
run
I've
over
got my
some of
last
those
one.
clones.
Where did I put it up here? It's just my clone commander back here,
Sure.
and you've just got boss.
I mean, he is going to come out and hard hit with
My clone commander's gonna
some
aim
black
and shoot your
suns
black sun.
in the subsequent turns.
He
So
gets 3 black, and he is sharpshooter 1, so
Yep.
he'll only have light.
and not to forget, there's Bosk hanging out of the back too. So Bosk is a kind of a crit
So
machine.
aim.
So Bosk can
Or
find
two
himself at
after
range in
light comes.
ATRT. I think he can take one down pretty quick. So
Red. Red.
just
Yeah,
a shot in the
those-
black suns here.
Yep.
Clone Commander.
Yeah, clone commander aim shot 2 after
Yep.
light cover.
Light cover with
sharpshooter.
sharpshooter. Yep. You bet.
You can
Oh,
spend your surge.
spends
and
a
be
surge,
okay.
take none.
Spend a
Nice.
surge. There we
Nice,
go.
nice.
5 saves. Don't
Black
like
Suns
that.
will need to make some rally rolls, although even a single action
Yeah, so
over
it's
there
like it.
feels
Yeah, they're up.
pretty good.
Yeah, they're at 3. They'll go down to 2.
And boss.
Yeah.
And then we'll be done with the turn.
Yep.
They're not in danger
Yeah.
of.
Bosk.
They can dauntless and
Yeah.
shoot.
They'll be
So he's
fine.
range 4.
I don't even know if he needs to. I mean, I think he just takes the nameless scopes.
So
Why not just re-roll full 4 dice there? Like he's in
Well,
great position. He's
If
Big
If
thing is
he
you just
gets
can't see through the boss.
Yeah,
the
not the
dice
double.
taken off.
Yes, if you jump up
But
there.
Well,
I only
he's
move
got
one
independent
away
aim.
there, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I know. You can get
Let's
that one
see.
aim. You could just shoot, or I would be tempted to base the objective, the VAP.
At least I'll get a shot.
Yeah, he could for sure. I think whereas Vigo is touching the other side, I think they're already going to be sitting at like no cover. I don't know if he needs to get out and pressure it
Yeah, because you won't be able to see through
too
this
early.
gap.
I mean,
you
he
might,
might,
be able to see this
but
one
you're
gap
going to move
here.
over and not tap it anyways because you're going to take the shot.
Range
So I might
of
just be
gap.
tempted to keep
So
a
it's just
bit
you
more
can see
range
This Z6 silhouette.
personally. But
Yeah.
all right, so Bosk is going to
Can you see that?
gonna see if he can sneak a shot through there.
I can see half of your silhouette.
Yep.
Yep,
he
so you can shoot that.
All
So
right,
he's the only,
so-
you can only see the one guy, but you can shoot and kill the one guy.
All right.
Oh, we
So
can only shoot the one guy?
Because the bus is blocking your line of sight through this gap, and he's the only one far enough out that way that would be able to see.
Okay.
So then it just comes down to, do you want to move or do you
Ken
want to
coming in here, checking in from Grand Haven, Michigan. Welcome, Ken. Ken said been taking some hard hits with Saj Dooku lately. Transitioned to Dooku Double Magna,
So one red,
B1,
four white, right?
or sorry, 1B2, and the rest B1s with some upgrades. Feels better. Nice.
No problem.
I think Dooku Magna's not bad. OS Dad's running in the league right now. Triple Magna, Asajj, and Dooku.
Yep.
Yeah, that's,
For one crit, that'll
And a surge.
and
Oh,
yeah,
and surges.
surges to crit.
Surges crit and sneaks
So
one
that'll be
over,
two,
so we'll
but
be
you'll just
2.
Pierce the one guy you
Yep,
can
boom,
see.
Pierce, and Gonzo.
2 suppression, right?
yep.
Yep.
Takes the 2 suppression, and I think that's end of round. All right.
And then someone else picks up the heavy weapon, right? Or does the heavy weapon die now?
You just
I can
kill
just pick-
non-heavy
so I
you
can
just
just
kill
pick the
any
guy over
model.
here.
He can only do
Yeah.
1 wound,
Only one wound, but I pick them all.
and you pick the model. Yep, as per the new
2
rules.
suppression goes down to
No
1
more terrain
suppression
scoping.
at
All right, well now the moment you've all been waiting for in turn 1, when
Yeah.
it comes back to Jake and I. Oh wait a second. that was not what they were looking for.
No.
Yes.
No.
More game.
Yes.
Okay, we'll be fine. What'd you think, Jake? Turn 1 in the books.
I mean, might have been a little too aggressive with those buses, or with that one bus, but I can't fault them for that. I like to be aggressive.
Yeah.
But I mean, that it's that fire support, that ATRT with RPS fire support that Jace has is too good into armor.
It's that world where if you slow roll, you might still take the same number of shots.
Yeah.
And if you die, short of one whole bus move short of where you want to be, it's 10 inches. And
Yeah.
and if you just move up where he did and sacrifice the Black Sun shooting for the first round and eat the whole army, you're just hoping to hold out against that. And
Yeah.
some early rolls went his way for sure. Jace certainly rolled a lot of crits. Like there was one roll with 4 natty crits, so another roll with 3. So if those don't go that way for Jace, maybe that bus is living on 1 or 2 health right now, potentially regenning some shields, and might be slightly better.
If I only rolled 2 natties, I still could have impacted those as long as it was paint. But
Yeah.
I rolled such good paint on.
Yeah, you rolled 7 crits, so.
I rolled 9 out of 10 paint on a non-aim shot.
Yeah, I just mean you rolled 7 crits on two distinct back-to-back rolls. So,
Yes.
yeah, which is always good. So,
One aim token between those 2 rolls.
yeah.
So it was,
Yep.
My offense dice have been good. His defense dice have been
No, well, still ended up in a dead bus. But all right, players that show me the cards here. 2 real quick here. All right, we want to thank our folks over at Corvus Games Terrain for the help. We do have the table. Jace and I were theory crafting on the weekend about the paint scheme for that. So looking forward to doing some of that. Probably going to do some Patreon work on that first and then get that out on the table. We showed you that before, but we will definitely get it back out for you, as well as Gamers Grass. If you want to see Gamers Grass in use, definitely tune in for the Hobbit project. I think there is about 60 packs of tufts slated to go on that table. I'm not even going to do the math how many hand placed tufts are going to be on that table in the end, but there'll be a lot, just to say the least. So, all right, let's jump to the command cards. Players have shown me the cards. Jace says, "Bring it down,"
Yeah.
and Dustin says, "Aha! I'm going to ploy you."
Ooh.
Yes. So he is going to now nominate a mercenary
So
mercenary
impact
unit,
or suppressive by spending
and
the observation
he can
tokens.
choose one of those tokens and place it face down on the card to be used any time when he makes a draw.
So I guess we got to roll to see who goes first.
They will hold on,
As a red
Jace.
player
We'll
on
get
turn
you
2, it is
guys
your roll.
to roll it off
So you
here.
roll a red defense dice, and on shields it's you. Anything else it's me.
I'll just jump over here real quick so I can see the dice roll. All right, so we'll be Jace first,
So I issue first, so I have to issue to Cody because of the card.
and that's not
Cody gets
the
an
card I
aim
was looking
from
for. So let me
tactical.
just boop.
Cody
Make
has
that go away.
direct vehicle. So
And
he'll
ploy
direct
for round
the
2.
RT, and then the clone commander will
And
direct
bring it
5s,
down for
and 5s
Jace.
will coordinate to the RPS rocket. So it's the
All
exact
right.
same orders, and then the 3 of them will get a surge token from aggressive tactics. And
So
I
is
would
some
want
fire
the
support
archers
set up
surge
here,
both of those
unfortunately.
already.
I was gonna say, what is he?
And,
Droids over here with all those tokens going
Yeah,
out?
seriously. Eh?
Yes, 5s is the brown unit. So
And
1, 2,
unfortunately
3,
is
4,
going to get
5.
to go first, although there will be some control depending on what Dustin did on his side. So those Black Suns might need to weather a shot, or the bus might need to weather a shot, but not both before Dustin will get to answer back. So
I'll put a coordinate.
if you are joining us late and just hanging out for the first time, there's the lists. Mine's 1 bus on Dustin's side at this point.
So you only have those guys, and those guys don't have tokens?
So I've got core without token, core without token, core without token, core without token,
lots of
RT, and 1 commander.
So
Commander,
a little
RT,
lonely on
and
this side of
4
the
core.
table here, Jake.
But I mean, I
but
did play a 1
this
pit
is
that
the
got 4 orders.
this is the SC side. And this is the
Yeah.
above shot here, and getting a little crowded on the
So,
clone
I'm gonna
side.
go
So
first with this
maybe
arc.
just for funsies, let's
play
hang
some
out with this
skirmish.
view right
Fire
here.
support into the bus. So
I'll
8
go
shot.
action cam, and then I'll
Heavy
just
cover
switch
because
the
of the
action
back,
cam
of
to
course.
that one, and then we'll hang out and watch this for a bit.
All right, heavy cover shot into the bus.
Okay.
RT 4, 3.
Is it RPS?
Yeah, RPS into 8.
Oh, good question by Sean Death. Who's the bounty on?
Oh yeah, it's Cody or the
That-
clone commander.
Who has less wounds?
Cody has 5. He has 4.
I go with the guy with less.
Okay, so
Okay,
the clone
it isn't going to be on the clone commander.
The aim got
Not
me
as
nothing.
great a roll
So you
out
got
here.
heavy cover,
He will have
for
what
those going
impact
away.
5 on the shot.
and then I have
Yes.
impact 5.
Yep.
So 1 would go away for armor, but so it's basically just what you want to spend for shields.
I'll spend 2 shields.
Probably both. Yep. And then I can only impact 4.
Yep.
then
So
you
it
got
will be 4.
dice.
4 saves.
Yep. 8 down to 4.
8 down to 4. What does the bus say? Bus
Taking
says
3,
just
3.
takes 3.
I'll
That's
grab this for you, and it's your go.
not bad. Taking 3 off a shot that was potentially 8.
Yeah.
So-
Boscos.
Bosk.
Okay, he's going to go for Bosk. Was Bosk in the ploy,
No,
or was
my
he just
core-
pulled? Okay, cool, cool.
Yep. I think you actually get to put it face down too.
Oh,
technically.
sorry.
Yes, he
about
does.
It's all good.
Yep. All right, so it is
I
going to
just
be
don't want
boss?
to activate those guys
Activate-
or those guys.
that
when I
is
don't
fair.
want to.
Yeah,
Yep.
keep one of them.
Jace has spent 2
Boss
activations
should
here
also,
off that.
You also
So.
have independence over here that should have tokens.
Oh,
So let us know if you
No
guys are
problem.
not okay with this view, but I think this
Yep,
helps
and
Jake and I
Dodge
see
on them, dodge on this guy.
much of what's going on.
Yeah.
Surge,
Surge,
then a dodge there.
shield, a shield,
And then these guys also get an aim.
aim and a surge, and then they'll have an aim and a surge.
Aim and a surge in there as well. Yep.
And this guy gets one dodge over here.
Yes. You bet.
I'm just going to move a light here real
But
quick.
yeah, so you got Bosk. What's Bosk doing with his 2 surge tokens?
Jacob, Jason, I'm just gonna move this light this way so I can maybe.
I can't move through my own guides, can I?
Yes, you can.
I think that's a bit brighter
Totally
there,
okay.
so Jace was
So,
standing in front of the
real
light
Come
a
on
little bit.
here.
Yeah.
Real quick. Impact
If you move there, you'd
happens
be able to see 2 of them.
before the
Yeah,
shields.
Very sure.
Oh, yeah, so they try to impact
If you're going for that unit, you
So
also
it goes
range
impact
2.
5, shield 2.
You got
So
range
you
to
should have
5
actually
units
only
as
rolled
well.
3 dice on that.
Oh,
5
okay.
is
Yeah,
very
I will
great.
make them. That's fair. Jace, I think you only need to roll 3 saves on that one because impact is before shields.
Is impact before shields?
Jake's has confirmed this.
They're both modify the attack dice, and
Or
the
shields.
attacking
I guess
player
that is a good
results there.
question. 'Cause impact might be before shields.
The attacker
shields go?
modifies.
Attacker resolves their dice first, and then the defender.
because they're both in the same step.
Interesting.
So just roll 3 instead of 4. You're not going to take any additional wounds. You will take maximum of 3.
Yeah. Still
3.
And result same.
Okay.
Oh,
Same
fair.
result, but
Yeah, that's because that has a cover interaction, then a shield cover interaction, then an impact interaction, then a dodge or a shield interaction,
yeah.
and then a roll interaction.
Yeah, because it is during the modify attack dice step. It
Yep.
used to be during the
Yep.
dodging cover step.
Yep,
I'm gonna shoot
it was. Yep.
in front of me.
You bet.
Oh, good. You haven't run buses in a little bit, so
So I get
Yeah,
It's definitely. at
I
least
haven't
2
looked
guys
at
you
them
can see.
really. I haven't looked at the shielded
can see
rule
the
because I
commander.
just haven't.
Might be
I
able
do
to
like the
pass that,
gonk on
so
there
I'm
for
not
sure.
But we'll see if you get more than 4.
Oh yeah.
Or sorry, more than
Is it worth putting 2 suppression on them?
You could limit them to 1 action.
Yeah.
If I roll 1 off, I'm not though.
Yeah. Whereas them.
But these guys are already at 1 action unless I roll a 1 off.
yeah,
So
I think
it's
that is the play there.
toss-up.
All right, so Bosk is going to.
Same unit.
Yeah, does Bosk have? Bosk has Hunter and Scopes, right?
Yeah, but Hunter doesn't.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just
Yeah.
saying for people at home. So
Why do I keep doing that?
I played Legion before. Just letting you guys know.
Here we go.
Oh,
3
nice.
crits.
3 crits.
Ooh.
Oh.
He likes that. Loses a clone. Good save by Jace,
Yes,
but
Pierce. So I,
2.
yeah. Oh, it lose 2 clones. Yep.
So which would be
2,
you could,
yep.
You
Pierce
weren't sure if you
1.
could see the 3rd, but you can for sure see 2.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he's down to heavy and leader, I think there.
Yep, up to 3.
3 suppression.
Okay.
And that is the unit that's closest to the objective. So they might not even be
I'm
able
gonna
to
go with
move
Commander
tap.
Cody.
Sitting there doesn't seem like great prospect with Black Suns coming out the bus in front of you.
I'm going to try and find a Jace tokens.
All right, hit 16 viewers up here. Remember, we hit that 25 number, folks. We're going to do a giveaway. And the way to enter is to be here. And you will win yourself. Let me just
I think I
jump to
only have
camera
3,
here real quick.
unfortunately. I need 4 because I
Well,
can
that's
give you
not the
3
right
observe
camera.
action twice.
Let's jump
I'm going to
to
observe the boss once to give it 2 tokens.
this camera. Give you a box of arcs.
Arc troopers.
Still sealed. All good.
And then Cody's going to aim. I'm actually going to spend 1 right
Yeah,
Cody's
I
gonna
got to
aim
fix some of my
now. And then
arcs.
shoot the Black Sun.
Be here. Kent says
With a 5
hashtag
fire
be here.
support.
Yes. Send your friends, though. Send your friends.
They are in range 3.
Okay.
And
Tell
then
your friends
spending
just to
one of
turn
those
it
so
on
it's suppressive, so you'll
and
take 2
not
suppression.
comment or anything,
Cody gets
so that
that,
you can still win.
That.
If you like giveaways, we do a lot. We got we'll have more
7
coming up with
black,
card
5.
sleeves and
Okay.
stick
1
around.
black for each of the regular guys, 5
Remember,
special.
put
Heavy
Christmas
weapon
on your
is just 3
calendar
black.
because right after Christmas,
And
annually we do a
surge
big
crit.
one.
Yeah, and
I'll
this last
spend
one,
an
this
aim
last
with
one
scopes.
was a lot of fun.
Yes.
Yes, I do have scopes on. I forgot this the entire last game I played.
Okay.
And then I'll spend his 2nd aim for Pierce.
What is this into?
This is into the Black Suns.
Oh,
and
that
heavy
seems
cover.
bad.
So the blank goes
Oh,
away.
jeez.
2 hits go away for heavy cover. 8. Yeah, 8 with Pierce 1.
8 with Pierce 1. He does have a surge to spend on defense. Here we go. Not bad.
You
We'll
can
say
spend
5,
a
lose
surge.
3. It's unfortunate.
So
I
spend-
spend no, it's just independence.
Yeah, it's just independent. So you spend a surge token, so you take 3,
3.
and then I Pierce 1, so you lose 4 dudes.
40.
Yeah,
So
oh
you
yeah,
got
he
just
does
the
have
leader
Pierce
left.
on the pool because
You made enough to keep them alive, but
And that's suppressive?
it is. So they get.
yeah, Jace just continually fire supporting the new player. That's always fun.
Dude, it's the
Yeah.
these buses are making me. It's the only chance I got right now.
I think you should just give him a lot of crap in chat. So
Feel free.
Yeah. I think we might have a new studio bully.
yeah, seriously.
This list is made to fire support. Is what it does.
Core unit.
Pikes, or do you want to go with a black?
I think I would have probably activated my Black Sun's first activation, but
Yeah, just to get that shot off.
totally get that shot off. Yeah. 'Cause even if you eat that, at least you probably take an activation with you.
Oh yeah,
Go
without a
black guy.
doubt.
I have to roll that.
Yeah.
One of these guys.
Okay.
All right, looks like he's gonna go with pikes. They can probably just shoot the same squad off the table.
Did they remove that suppression from last turn, or did I shoot them? I shot them twice, right? I did.
Oh,
So they did.
yeah. Maybe I'm not the best person to ask Ken about that because, yeah, it's a real feels bad, but I've probably literally done it like 250 times since I played the double AAT list as my absolute favorite list, and that's what it does. Cover KP,
Yeah,
cover
it off.
KP.
Yeah, you try and get it on a small piece, and you say no.
Yeah, yeah. I think you say.
Assuming a move shot then.
Yep.
Yep.
It is a bit of a feels bad, and I do
These clones
I
right
do try
Which
to
one's better?
consciously on our tables to not make center KPs that small.
Yep, you got it.
So I think one of the things is just to consciously try to not make center
Yes, up to
KPs
45.
a small enough object.
Yep, you got me arranged.
But
Like a barricade.
yeah, or you got to make it.
Everybody
You try to make it a little bit of an awkward piece where a large vehicle, if it could cover, couldn't sit appropriately. So then couldn't be legally placed on it. So make it really spiky or tall or multiple spikes, just something that it just can't cover in a legal placement.
Yeah, make it a height 2.
Pikes into my dudes.
Ooh, nice shot by the pikes here.
Is their gun
Oh,
impact? Their
that's-
gun's impact, not critical.
That's impact.
Right.
Yeah, it's impact.
So you don't have any way to convert that surge.
He has a cash dodge on those?
He has a cash aim.
Crash aim.
Cash
Cash
aim.
aim.
So I doubt you want to spend it on that roll. Okay. So those go away for being nothing. I got heavy cover from the barricade, and I have to roll 4.
4 and 2. I think it's the
The
squad
blue
at
clone's
the.
up top.
Oh.
Only lose 1.
Only lose 1. Good save by
But they
Jace.
do take a suppression, so only
They do.
1 action.
There we go.
I'm gonna pull.
Okay.
Ooh.
Will be a
Commander.
commander here. Fly in here, check the
I do have
action
improvise
cam
that
out.
I could use on that because I'm not sure if I want the clone commander right now.
Jace trying to decide what he's going to do here. Burning through activations quickly with the fire supports and the
Yeah.
going
I'm just
first.
debating,
And
do I want to improvise this, or do I care about... It's basically, I can go with the clone commander and aim, shoot the single Black Sun in heavy cover down to like a sharpshooter, and hope to kill him, or I could try to pull something else.
decisions to be made here.
I'm going to improvise that. So I pull core, I'll choose the core, and then you can reshuffle
All right,
those.
improvised. Core.
I'm going with the DC 15 unit right here. Just going to aim, shoot the bus.
All right, aim shot in the bus. Bus with no shields, but
Oh,
it's got some cover
so
there.
the aim. I did get a crit.
All right, single
One
crit.
save.
One save on the bus. Oh, sorry, I should have spent one of these for.
Yeah, you have to
impact.
anyway, but yeah.
Yeah. So I had 3 hits, so 2 for cover, 1 will impact,
2?
and then there was the crit. Yeah, so 2 total.
Save one.
Saves one.
Save
Save
1,
one.
so up to a 4th
Half dead.
wound. Halfway.
My turn?
Boss is not gone this round yet, just FYI. So.
Yeah, the bus is not.
Bosses. Core unit.
All right, so it is a core pull here.
We got another pike unit.
Do we see a black sun get out?
Single black sun, or the black sun's in the bus.
Those guys gone. That guy hasn't gone.
That guy has not gone. So I've still got DC 15 unit.
Do they fire support?
No, because they don't have a face-up order token.
Yep.
I've got no more fire supports.
Yeah,
for this
nothing
turn.
else for fire supporting this
So I've got
round.
DC 15,
Fortunately.
Commander, RT, clones, and then the 2-man unit that's super suppressed.
Yeah.
Super suppressed and depressed.
So I think I'm going to move these guys.
Hit.
And I'll move 2.
You betcha.
That was a good time to point out that Friday Night Fights has a great mental health support package for all players who come and get.
I've not seen this support system. I just get bullied every time.
I was gonna say that support system must be an anti-support system.
It's better to
Our
give than
studio
receive.
bullies.
We believe in the theory of giving here.
Oh, the spirit of
Move it up to
giving.
there.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
spirit of giving,
Taking a shot somewhere.
giving hard
You got range 3
lessons.
to them. You've also got range 4 to
Yeah.
some of this if you want with the repeater.
My kids hate playing games against
you
me
are
because I don't let them win.
Against the
Yeah,
ship.
fair.
I'm like,
I
no,
love heavy cover.
you're
You'll
gonna
be
learn
able
how to
see all
beat
of them
me,
as long as you can. Like,
and then
you speed 2, so you can't.
we can. Once you learn how to beat me, then you've earned it.
Fair, fair. I always beat my 4-year-old in wobbly worms.
So I just wanna keep my guys-
I beat my
Yeah. Now
for a
the thing is, you
while
can't
my
put the guys in the woods
7-year-old in Pokemon.
just because you speed. You
That's
did
Gotcha.
speed 2, so you can't. Enter
He's
difficult
now
terrain
almost consistently
without doing
beating
a
me.
speed 1 move.
Oh,
Wobbly worms is like Jenga for kids, but the blocks
Yeah.
are like these angry looking I don't know, they're worms or caterpillars. I think it's
Oh, yeah, they
worms.
can all see it at least
But
one.
yeah,
Um,
we also play this
we
cool
would
like
not
little
be
castle
able to-
catapult game. We don't play by the rules.
Yeah,
We just
you should
shoot
be able to see the
shoot the
corner.
catapults at our block buildings, which is
those
awesome.
guys,
Yep, and you've got one guy
Oh,
at least
yeah.
that can see him, so you can see both.
Take your token with you.
Yep. Take the bosks with him too.
Definitely be a Legion player, I'm sure, in the future.
2, 3.
No,
think she
yeah,
took
my
a-
7-year-old. What?
I was
She
just
did
gonna say, I
what?
think she took a
2
crate
after
of
heavy cover.
3D printed terrain upstairs earlier. So.
Saves, boys. They love it.
Yeah,
but
my
of course
7-year-old
suppression
is wanting to learn how to play.
I will pull.
So I'm contemplating on
course.
how to teach him.
Ken saying his 16-year-old's beating him in chess now, which is great.
I'll
Never
go with
really
this
took it easy on him. That's
DC-15
the way to
unit.
go.
Yeah.
That's leader right there. They're just going to aim, shoot the bus, spend this for impact.
All right,
Okay.
another shot
Both of
coming
those are
in.
gone now.
Spending the Cody Observe token here for Impact 1. This is another DC 15. They do have
That's
crit
2
1,
so
I believe,
far.
and
I'll reroll 2 because 2 would go for cover, so I'd still get the impact. So spend the AC. I can only critical 1.
just 1.
So
2 saves?
Yep.
2 saves
Yep.
after
Two
the
saves.
impact and critical.
So 1 there and 1 off the
All right.
impact.
Saved one
Does
more.
save 1,
Ooh.
takes 1 wound. Goes to
Does
5.
not break yet.
Nope, breaks on 6.
Breaks at 6.
Core unit.
Yep.
So
Okay, is this
that guy or the guys in there?
I feel like that guy.
That guy. So we got a rally. Yep,
Force.
force suppression. He needs to get at least 1 off to be able to do something. He'll get 2 off.
Gets
But
2
but
off.
still only gets
One
1
action.
action.
Does have Dauntless.
He does have
Yeah.
Dauntless, so you can do a move and just
Yeah,
take a
I
third
should do
suppression. Okay.
Yep.
Up to 3.
I think you bury him for not getting shot.
You bury him?
And-
I don't want to hit this thing.
You could.
You can
can
hit
hit
it and bury, but you
Could
can't
also,
move and
I'm
tap.
pretty sure you fit
Yeah.
right there. Tap me and it.
Yep.
So now we're both in melee.
Yep. That's what I mean.
And then you can still tap the evaporate.
Okay. So you can't shoot at him now.
Correct.
He can swing
I
at
can
you in
swing
melee, but
I
yep.
can't shoot him.
Yeah.
So
I think that's the play there.
we'll just give you
Yeah.
that form so show you got 1 there.
That's.
You take the observe token off the table there, and
Off. 1, 2.
did you have
Yeah,
one
He
on?
fell out of the bag.
It might have.
Because that's 1, 2,
Don't know what he's got on the ploy card.
Oh,
here.
no,
Maybe the
it's
bus.
these
Yeah,
guys
I
over
don't
He's
know
got the
here.
bus
That's
on there.
Bosk's token.
Oh, I stole it then.
Yeah, it's the one from over there.
I
Fine. Core?
gotta think maybe it is.
There they are. It's that guy.
Just as the just putting in the bag so you don't dilute your bag with that randomly coming out.
Yeah.
The other bus was down at that point, so probably.
I'm just gonna grab a speed
Yeah.
one.
For me, I thought the play was toss your core on there
So we'll just
and
reverse.
then immediately
Shoot
go
the
with
bus.
them.
For me, it'd be
Heavy
back to
cover,
back
kinda
Black
makes
Suns.
it tough,
I would
but-
have ployed one
Nope, nothing.
and played that first, and then took
There you
my
go.
chances of trying to pull the next score immediately after.
Yeah,
Just
so
go
there's
Black
nothing else
Sun,
I can
Black
really shoot
Suns.
with this gun.
Curses my god.
Yeah, because I mean,
Because why? would
Because
you
then
pull
the Black
bus?
Suns potentially draw some fire that may go into the bus,
The
and you
bus,
could then
yeah.
pull your bus right
mission it
over it,
twice? No,
and then
I
just
can't.
turn
No,
it
you can only
sideways
do it
and sit in front of the
once
Black
per
Suns and
unit
say
per
you can't
turn.
see them anymore.
It's just like any other action.
Yeah.
You can only do
Yeah.
each action once.
Yep.
But
move and then reposition.
Then-
Yep, move, reposition, take an aim shot with it, and just sit there and block
They
that
all
route
have it, so
to
you just go
the
dodge, but it doesn't
VAP.
matter.
Like, there, you just can't get there.
If you do, he's
Yep, and then
okay.
tap
Good.
and stand
Pull.
by.
Yeah, you just
Core. So it's these two guys.
Just
or two
know.
guys with him.
just know all
Yep.
day.
I'm gonna go with the two guys here.
And again, 5 games in, probably not gonna know, but
Of course, I panic.
Oh,
Roll
nice.
none off.
Ooh.
So I remove one suppression, and that is their activation.
Yep, and stays at a potentially a
I've never
panic if
seen
they go.
someone not roll one off on 4 dice until now.
Okay, well, it just happened. Bus is coming up.
And yeah, here's the boss.
Here we go. I just
Right.
fired up the bus.
coming over there.
Yep, come run me over.
I need to get some great Magic school bus lines here too. Okay.
All aboard.
Yeah.
I just want to know if I can.
See, I think I still go. I think I
This
still
unit?
go.
Oh, easily
I go
with the
left
bigger
here.
bus. If you hold that there, your bus hits the front too.
And is that your boss right there?
Yes, that is
So I
what
get to reposition them.
I get to reposition.
You get to reposition them.
because you're
I'm still
running.
gonna roll a bunch of dice.
You bet.
How many guys?
There will be 5 in that unit. So you're running the full unit over.
Yes.
All right,
That
so
has to be the first
5
unit I run over.
white
Oh, that would be
dice
these
coming in
guys
here.
Then.
I have not.
It's
rolled.
any paint, I believe, correct?
I just
It
equip that.
is shield.
Or it's
Oh,
just shields. It's just
yeah,
shields,
so
right?
you
You
just
don't
wanna
get the
come
surge off that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So you can come here.
It's like
I
a
don't wanna-
Vader's.
I
You
don't, wanna
don't
waste
don't
it.
want to hit.
Well,
That is
it's
fair.
not as good.
If
If you
Vader.
run
Not
two
as good.
units
No,
over,
not as good a Vader,
is it
but
the first one, or is it the
similar
same
premise.
Still,
Do you have the card?
very similar premise.
Let's just see if the-
No,
Yeah, it's each shield.
Right, but you only roll the dice.
It's a slot
on
machine.
this, right?
Yeah.
First time during a-
He only
Let's see
gets
if
to
his
roll.
So I assume
I think
See if
it'll
it's
be-
as good
I
as
think
his
it'll be the
release
first
saves.
one that you run over.
I wasn't sure if I drove forward or if I just put it.
the first time
Yeah,
during an
if you do move
activation.
along the movement.
Well, he's
Um,
displacing them both at the same
how many
time,
guys?
so
Yes.
he
5 in
can
that unit.
choose.
Where'd the speed one?
Yes.
Right here.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Well, I think he's technically maybe displacing 3 units here.
Just the
Oh.
one, because he wants to run over the big full 5s unit. So he's.
Well, I mean, it
raising
doesn't
by
matter,
that
they
unit
all-
to not
They-
hit them.
He can still do all of them.
But I only roll dice.
He
for
only
one?
rolls dice against the first one he hits.
Yes, but if he's running over the 2-man unit and the commander and
It's
them,
2 at the same time.
they're all simultaneously.
He only hits one of them.
Yes,
with the
but
reckless
he
drive.
displaces all.
Did you? Because you move along the movement tool. So that'd be the first one you would run over. Would be the 2-man.
That was my question.
Yeah, that's what we were looking at the card for.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's the
Either one.
final. He can still end in whatever final position he wants.
I just
Right.
want to know who I roll dice on.
You the one and you choose.
It says the first. So do I push myself or do I put?
Well, it's the
myself-
first time.
It's the
you
first time,
displace.
and if you land on 2,
During.
yeah, if you land on 2
Or-
units,
Yeah, and this is where we get
will change
the
how I-
confusion.
Yeah, it'll change your
of,
movement a little bit.
the language,
Yeah.
because he doesn't stop. He doesn't stop on the first one.
No, but it is the first one you run over because it does say you have to move along the movement tool.
Yes, we're not in disagreement with that. He will displace and he will roll dice for that, but he can end wherever he wants. And if he's on 2 units,
If I want to hit the unit in the back for dice,
Right, but he
though,
wants to roll dice on the unit in
I
the
can't
back.
hit these guys. I want to run those guys over.
I think Dustin he's avoiding the 2-man unit just to answer your question in
Yeah.
there. So
Yeah.
I pivoted so that I wouldn't run them over,
Yep.
and then I ran over these guys.
Yep.
And then I keep. I don't know if that makes sense. I think I can.
No, I mean what you're doing, it yeah, it totally makes sense.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell them they're
Oh,
doing
to
it
hit
correctly,
this
but
unit?
Yeah.
Here,
I don't
let's
think
see.
Jace is listening. So
You were right there.
Yeah.
Your pivot would take you here.
Oh.
Actually, makes it a lot
Yeah.
easier. Yeah, you
I
can.
can hit the 2.
Yeah. This is part of the same unit, though.
so just to be
These
clear,
guys
Chad,
all
he's
here,
avoiding
same unit.
and he's
You
avoided
can hit
the
the
2-man
two.
unit.
You can hit 2 of them. It's
Yeah.
just it's
These
the same
guys already, they're cowardly,
unit. They're at 3 suppression.
and who's left to go on your side?
Who's left to go? Commander and those guys.
Okay. Okay,
Nothing over here.
I'll roll 5 dice.
Yeah, against the big 5 unit.
1 guy.
We lost one. Okay. And I gave them their suppression token already.
Okay.
And then is it moving again?
No, because I want my guys to get out.
That is fair. So I'll put him.
Yeah,
back
and I think we're
on base.
we're all good on that, pal. Yep, that's what we were trying to say the whole time.
And I'm gonna shoot.
We were just saying if you displace 2, because I think they were like interspersed there, he's gonna have a choice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's just 1 move, just to clarify, going all the way back.
8 wounds
Yep.
on this guy?
6 wounds.
He now has
So he's
2
got
actions
4
still,
left.
likely not moving again here because of
Breaks at 4.
wanting to probably get the Black Suns out.
Yeah.
I wonder if I should shoot him or just shoot your guys.
I would have no cover because you are technically
Yeah.
touching the forest.
Okay, I'll try.
Okay.
Jace has gone backwards
shooting or
here,
just
so he does have
I'm
arc, so it
gonna
makes sense to get into this ATRT, I think, with the
reckless.
So
shot.
that's your reckless. So you still have 2 actions.
So I'll aim shoot.
Aim shoot the guy. You bet.
ATRT shot?
Aim shooting the injured RT in the open
Yeah,
because he's
makes
touching the
sense.
woods.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2,
He's not rolled a natty crit on this
He
yet,
is
so
not
looking
on
for
2
one
shots of
here,
this.
potentially.
still
Still has
hasn't.
not. Will just be 2.
May as well aim to see if you can get a natty crit.
So 2 dice, right?
Yep.
Oh, there
get
he
one.
goes. Now he goes
So
to
I got
3.
all 3.
Cannot kill it because I think it only has 2 wounds.
It does break though.
Yep.
Just.
Does also surge. Good little
Yeah, we're up.
defensive
RT surging.
RTs.
So nice.
breaks.
Half the weapon.
Half
so
the
I
weapon?
lose a black die.
Yeah, so just a red black
Now it's a
now.
red black. Still a fire support platform.
Yep, it is definitely.
I think oh, you must have the token back.
It's over here.
Okay.
But it is
No,
impact
yeah,
3. Well, now will be impact 2
Oh, yes.
effectively, I
Yeah,
guess,
It's
if
all
it's
good.
shooting by itself.
Well, no, he's down red die, black
Okay.
die. Okay,
Here
I'll
goes.
pull the commander.
All right, command pull here. And we still have Black Suns to go.
The commander's just going to
Black Suns 1 Pike, I
dodge.
think. Pike, Capo,
That's
Pike,
on you,
Bosk.
that's
No,
on
I think he's actually all done back there. And he's got 1 still in the token,
One
which
on
has
the
got to be
flank
Black
right.
Suns.
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
is
that's the only one you got
So
left.
he did actually choose Jake to put a Black Sun in
Commander
there.
will take a dodge. Because he's in range.
I don't know if I
of
don't know if I
all the
love that
Sherrits.
choice just because you had 4 of those tokens. So I think you throw some oddball token on your ploy there, ideally.
Yeah.
We'll stand by, because why not?
Just because you can still
Just 'cause when you
effectively
get out, I can
hold
throw 3 black dice
your
at you and
until you
make
get down to
kill
at
me
least
die.
1 core left in your pool.
It's the weakest unit to stand by with, but it's a thing.
my go.
Yes, your go.
So my last guys.
They're popping out, I'm assuming,
Yeah.
Where's the standby token?
on the clone commander.
On the clone commander,
so I'll get
okay.
to throw 3 black dice.
Well, yeah, unless he gets out on the far side or
Yeah, unless
avoids the shot
Unless
from
he
him.
comes
So
back here,
yeah.
then he limits his.
Do you think I should? I don't know. Is he
Okay.
worth shooting?
Looks like I was wrong
Or should I just
on the
120?
reckless drive.
You could. I'm very
It's the
worried
first
about
one you
if
come in
one-shot him,
contact with.
because I lose 2 command cards.
So,
So
still
what
done
Pally was saying
correctly.
was right.
Yeah, but the 5-man was the first one he was in contact with.
Yeah, yes, this time. I mean, if he was going over to where he was going to do the 2-man squad and the 5-man squad.
Yeah, I
it would
think
be the
that's where
2-man
people
square.
were getting confused because he declared before he was not going over the 2-man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I thought that was originally what
Jace
he was
moved my
trying
guy,
to
just-
do.
No,
but-
no. He was saying he was avoiding the 2-man,
Yeah.
even the first time, and then they just went back to make
Yeah,
sure
no.
that in
You can put
fact
him
he
anywhere
could
based
avoid the
on that.
2-man. Yeah, I think maybe people
Look
just
at
didn't
there.
hear that portion,
Yep,
but
and he gets speed 1.
Yeah, well, I didn't hear it, so I might
Gotcha.
have been the one
yeah.
causing all the
Yes.
confusion.
No, okay, fair.
I'm gonna put my guys here.
Of course, I'll spend my standby.
Yeah, he was saying he was avoiding the 2-man. That's why I said that's not the one he's going to displace. So
You will have
he was
heavy
hitting the
coverage
5-man,
because
and then it was
I
going to go over to the
So
clone
that'll be
commander. And what
3
I was
hits
saying
down
is
to 2.
you will still
okay.
displace the 2 guys,
Saves.
but the 5-man is the first one you hit. It's the one you roll against.
Yeah.
I think we were all there. Just
Standby, kill the dude.
they can't hear you, and
Clone
you can't
commander
hear
Yeah.
them
is complete.
necessarily. So we're all good. We're all good.
And then I'm gonna shoot Cody.
Yeah, you bet.
All right. So stand by, kill the
then
guy.
you
So we
have an
did
aim
choose
and a
to get out
surge.
on this side, which is fine. Whatever.
On my right.
It's over there. Okay.
And now he's got a really big shot coming into something. Maybe the unit he
He's a
already
Cody.
displaced. Oh, he's going into
He's
Cody.
going to
Okay.
Cody. He's going to try to one-shot Cody.
I mean, he can one-shot
I
Cody.
mean,
Yes,
yeah.
he can.
There's no impervious.
Nope. So he's got
So they got
scattergun
the scatter-
plus 5 other black suns.
No.
Sorry. Yeah, 4 other because he's got scatter.
Yes, because you want the grenade for
Yes.
surge crit.
So he's going to throw 1
Triple
grenade,
rainbow.
3 guns.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yep, there we go.
rainbow.
And that's
You
not
know-
bad.
For the, oh my
And
goodness,
he's
that's
got a name to spend on the
disgusting.
black. And did make it,
Make it.
but
I'm
Say-
assuming you did want
still
to
gonna be
touching the forest, though.
8.
Yeah, so he is touching. So
Still going to be
no
My
cover.
Vigo's touching.
Okay.
8
Yeah, he was a
into...
little bit away, so I just put him touching. But you're touching that and the barricade, so you're getting nothing for either of those.
Yes.
8 into Cody.
8. I'll spend
8
the
to
dodge
Cody,
off
Pierce
the clone
1.
commander.
7 into Cody.
Make it down to 7.
Cody fighting for his life here. Will
Cody will take
Pierce
3. You got
3,
Pierce.
take
takes
four.
4. Lives on 1.
lives on 1. Okay.
Ooh.
And takes a
I mean-
suppression. I have so many surge tokens, and I cannot roll defensive surges.
I mean, you just rolled 4 for 4. 4 out of 7, I mean, so...
I did. I'm happy with
Well-
that 50%. But I've got
He
one
spent a dodge,
left,
so he
which
wouldn't
is
have been
easy.
able
And
to
it's-
spend a surge
see
if
if
he
they
rolled any
rally.
surges.
They
True.
do.
I think he had a
As long-
surge
if-
on... He has a surge
Yeah,
on
except
Cody.
for
I
as
have
the
a
well.
one
surge
on
on Cody, on
Yeah.
5s, and the rocket squad.
Yeah, but you already spent the dodge off somebody else?
I spent it off the clone commander.
Yeah. So I don't think
Yep,
you can share
so-
again, though?
You cannot.
Yeah. So he would have had access to 1 surge.
Yeah, I could spend one.
Yep.
I'd have 1 surge
Yep.
access. These guys keep-
Yep.
I think
Okay.
they're all done. Turn 2.
No, this guy has
Oh.
to roll attack.
Oh, he sorry, has the
They just
he's got
rolled
the
off
unit
their
with
token.
the black suns. Black sun, singular.
The biggest guy. The
Yeah.
boss.
This will go
I
over
will
the turn, so it
update
doesn't
this
matter.
because we will be rolling into turn 2, or turn 3.
The
But
question is, do I aim attack or do I try to just attack? And if it doesn't,
this is a game of apps, but you would not know that
issues.
because
We're just going to attack.
so far the
Oh no, because then I can't.
SC is up
disengage right now.
1-0.
I will aim attack.
Oh, actually, I think he might have tapped the other one.
You
Actually,
killed one dude.
for
There's
2.
24. Spend the aim. For
Ooh.
4 into him.
Shoo.
So I should hopefully kill this one black sun.
I hope he doesn't.
Yeah, me too. Oh, he doesn't. Oh, he does
Oh!
not.
And you can't tell me to be happy about 4 out of 7.
I mean, I can, but he's happier with 4 to 4.
That's the end of the
They
game.
got those dark helmets. I can't see.
Dustin, to clarify, you've tapped 2 now,
He's
correct?
tapped 2 and I've
Okay.
tapped 0.
Okay, correct. All right, Jake. That black sun's still alive.
All right. Yeah.
While we didn't predict the bus would die in turn 1, we also did not predict that the black sun would live to turn 3. So,
Yeah.
yeah, there we go. Well, I mean, you should just get good and roll better dice.
I really should.
I predict Cody dead.
Yeah, I don't think Cody's long for the world. It's too bad he didn't bounty Cody because he's got him lined up for a nice boss shot here and potentially could have claimed that. Now, he can go into the clone commander and potentially get Cody and commander in the same turn, which may hurt some of those phase 1s.
Oh, it would hurt them tremendously.
Yeah.
Just Cody
so-
in general would kill it
Yep.
because that's aggressive tactics.
Yeah, that is true. He gets aggressive tactics off
I-
the table there.
I would expect reptilian rampage from him.
Yep, it's potential for sure.
That's
For sure. I don't know if I mean I think you still got to be pressing the Black Suns and get them doing what they need to do. Because you can't have them sit there and take fire support shots because they won't live through
oh
it.
no.
The bus
no,
is
but
almost
you give that order to Bosk and then pull.
Yep,
You should
just-
pull bus or whatchamacallit, a core.
Yeah, and let's not forget he does basically have two intact pike units sitting in the back with nice range bands to cover both of Jace's VAPs, which is great.
Yep.
For sure. Players are still doing cards, but while we're doing that, to our turn 3 sponsors here, Imperial Terrain. Thank you very much. I got a nice mule sitting beside me here that I'm going to finish assembling. We'll get that out on the table. A good debut for that will be on the skirmish table, because why not have an obnoxiously large piece on an obnoxiously full table? I think that makes perfect sense. We'll also give a shout out to our friend down in Australia in the future, Bryant. Of course, go check him out. Hey, if you're looking to order Ewoks or any of the released units, don't forget about Bryant. A friend of the studio, Friday Night Fight co-host, and a shop owner for Legion. So hey, if you're down in that neck of the woods or any part of the world, go give him a check out and shoot him some orders.
And I think he has the elusive card pack too.
He might have the elusive card pack too. Fair.
I've seen a little bit.
Okay, we have
Like, hey, order.
We have some command cards. Jace has said he's going to be using some combined arms.
Combined arms.
And you called it. We're going to have some reptilian rampage happening on Dustin's behalf here. So here we go. Nothing like a berserking lizard out on the table. So,
I can issue to that RT.
don't anger them.
I think this RT is in range 1.
There we go. All right, overhead, we are back.
So I can't issue to that RT.
All the table action is just down here.
It almost looks like that new asset pack that they announced.
Yeah, fair.
Clones here, clones there, and then I'll direct to those clones.
I'm excited to try that but that's a Tuesday topic.
Yeah, we'll definitely get a few here, if not more, and those are always great fodder for us to get extra packs, crack them open, and ship them off to people who don't want to buy their own set. Excuse me. All right, we have
You're first, and you can
some orders going down, and it looks like he's lining up Bosk already.
Cody?
Not from where he is.
Where can I move him to?
Aw.
I get one free move if I take a damage.
You do. You can speed 1 over this thing and end up over here and easily see him. Because a speed 1 would get you right here.
Right there.
Would get you right in the middle, and then you've easily got a sight to him.
Okay. And most everybody there.
Yeah, and pretty much everything.
All right, so it's going to be an early Bosk move here.
So taking a wound to do that.
Yep.
Yes, 1 damage.
So Bosk going to take a wound. He will have a chance to regen that at the end of the activation as well.
And then
And,
he rolls.
Does roll 4 white and 1 red.
White, 1 red, but he gets a free.
Gets an aim with Hunter.
Gets an aim with Hunter.
Yes.
Loves that.
So into Cody. It's 2 crits. So
2
Cody's
crits
dead.
so far. Yeah, he's
Because
just pierced
we'll-
anyway,
yeah,
so.
we'll go through heavy cover.
Yeah, it's Pierce.
Yep.
And you got Pierce.
Yeah.
And I don't have any way to stop
Yep.
Pierce.
All right, so it does not need to spend the aim there, so does still have the aim token. So now we'll have
Yeah.
an aim token for a shot into a non-wounded unit, if
You've
he would
got,
like.
You can see the 2-man, you can see 5.
Oh, I'm
you
definitely
can
into that
see-
2-man all day long. You
can
want to
see
get that heavy. You do
some
not
of
want that to
that-
just be a
those guys.
free fire support into something.
You've got the RT, and those guys are out of range.
He does have the RT on 2 wounds, Jake. That is a potential there. Both are fire support
Yeah, you've got the
platforms.
RT, you've got the 2-man.
And you do have the bus still active.
I-
Shoot the RT.
Should be
I would go with
And you
the
do
RT.
still have the
Yeah,
aim
he does
available from this one.
I'll just roll again.
Yep, roll it again.
does have the aim to be able to spend here. Doesn't
the
have
aim.
anything
Or
there.
rolls, right?
You can.
Because you
He-
ignore armor. Right?
He has
Do you have-
scopes.
does he have impact 1 on his gun? Or does he
No.
just have Pierce?
He has pure.
He has targeting scopes as well.
He does have scopes.
Yep, so he should be rolling 3.
He's just debating if he cares about rolling the red versus the white.
Oh,
It's the same.
it's
chance,
the same
right?
No,
stats.
same stats.
Totally same stats.
Same ads.
Yeah, you definitely do not re-roll that red here. It's no, and
Nothing.
no impact on that
Nothing
shot.
there.
So
And then you can try to regen.
Okay.
yeah, end of the
Because now his
round. 1 white dice coming.
Yep. 1 white dice because he's got 1 wound, needing paint.
Looking for paint.
No,
No,
doesn't heal.
keeps the wound.
But he's
No
fully
problem.
protected.
Yeah.
Does get
And then
Cody
we'll
off the table though. So aggressive tactics is gone.
Yep.
Shoutouts in chat here. Maybe some thumbs up. New player, first time. fully painted army. Just pointing that out. Jace, 100
Yeah.
reps on the screen.
I'm gonna go with this RT.
Unpainted units.
Aim.
Just pointing
Yeah,
that
those
out.
ATRTs are kind of giant swords there.
Fire
Yeah,
support
he's
the
got
rocket
the he's
into
got
it.
coat. It's just
I gotta roll my
just
shields.
Oh,
bringing
yes, you
down
should
just
roll
bringing
your
down the quality.
Red dice.
Red dice.
Red dice, and it's on. Just blocks, you get it back, right?
Yeah, just blocks. Yep.
Yeah. Of course
Okay.
he gets
In
both
that
back.
case, he just gets both back. Yeah, just blocks. We're fine. We're fine here. Shields back up on the bus. What is this? A fire support?
Fire support is
DC
with
15.
Fire support the rocket into.
Oh, okay.
So
Into what, Jace?
the bus,
Oh, with what other helping it?
the
Or is
RT
that-
with the fire
ATRT.
support.
Oh, ATRT. Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. I was just trying
Yeah.
to figure out what the
So
first
you got
platform
light
was.
cover. You can spend both shields.
What's your
Oh,
impact?
sorry, I impact first.
Yep.
Which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
So those go away. Then sorry,
Just
there's 5. You can spend 2 shields, and
Yes.
you have to roll 3.
Jen,
Make it 3.
Yeah.
I'll spend my shield. I'll roll first.
like, all right, perfect. That's wicked. All 5 of these go
Wrong
away.
dice.
Oh,
I'm glad it's not those
it's
dice.
not that dice though.
And it's
Yeah,
dead.
it's the opposite
It's
of
at
that.
5.
And dead.
So we got the boss at least.
Well, great. Not good. If buses were red dice, there'd be a lot of buses.
Oh, yeah.
Sadly, did not get the another shot of the quad off there.
Here we go.
Just out of curiosity, Jace, where he was with that bus,
Yeah.
you weren't at like comms jammer range of.
No, this one was.
Okay.
So these guys were, which is why I couldn't give orders
Okay.
to them. So when I issued here because
Yep.
not in comms jammer range, and to these guys who weren't in range,
Okay.
I directed to them because they weren't, and
Okay.
I could only give to the one RT because this one was in.
Okay,
jammer
cool.
range.
I just seen that token that was in front of that other one. I didn't know if that was at a unit that was in front.
Yeah,
so.
this is the rockets.
Okay, yeah, it's back there. Cool.
Going with them.
Yeah.
What would they like to do?
Oh, they like to do lots of things.
Shoot into 5?
This unit.
You bet.
Look, I should aim because I don't really plan on moving. Aim, shoot.
Double aim shoot. Could be nasty.
All right, this is the shot in.
Triple rainbow again into 5.
Justice, you've missed a couple things. I'll give you an update in a second here. Let me
You
just
get to use it every turn.
Oh, I
it
thought
does.
let me
it doesn't expand.
let me just check this
Only upgrade cards
the
that have
shot
an
out here
X
first.
on
So
them.
I just it's a grenade. I thought you threw it.
You got endless this grenades.
endless grenades. Oh man, all
You
good
reroll
dice.
all 3 of those with first
Yeah,
aim.
you can do that. You could re-roll the other black too if
And
you
re-roll the
wanted,
2.
because he doesn't have to spend the surge. But
Oh yeah.
He's running frags.
So you should have rerolled.
oh, he's running. No, he's running frags. He
No,
threw
it's
a
with
grenade.
frags. It's search to crit.
Yeah, he threw a grenade there.
Nothing.
Okay. So
So
you're touching the
7.
woods, so no cover.
7 because he's still touching that woods. 7 into the 5s unit. And they are
Fail 4.
not sure if they have
fail
a surge
4,
available.
Spend a surge
Oh, they do there. Yep.
off of the.
So they will lose 3
4.
plus
I'll
Pierce.
spend a
So
surge off of these guys. So I lose.
everybody
4 dudes.
butt 5s.
Yeah.
Pierce.
Yeah,
Yep.
so 4. So that's 1, 2.
Yeah, that's
3,
true.
and then
Yeah,
5,
so let me
6,
go to the big board here. I'll update the activation. So
They're on
unfortunately,
one.
Justice,
Yeah, you just got one
I
of
think you
those.
just missed it, but both buses now down, and that is it on that side. And on the other side, we are down.
because Black Sun's still alive.
Yes.
Yeah, we're down Cody. We have an RT on 2 wounds left.
Grab from it.
5s on just 5s.
5's on 1 wound.
Oh, 5s on 1 wound. 5s done just on 5s with 1 wound. A Z6 unit down to a leader and a Z6.
Okay.
And I think that's mostly it for casualties on clone player side.
So that's going to be my clone commander.
It is VAPS, currently
He's going
in
to
round 3. Let me just update that.
Aim.
So far, the
take a fire
Shadow
support
Collective
into
have
them.
tapped one of Jace's VAPs and one of his, just for one tap each. And that is it for VAPs going into early turn 3 here. So
Yep.
Critical 1. There is a surge.
so they've
token
chose
available.
not
Spend
to play the objective.
I've only got
Jace
one surge
might
token that I
have
can
some surge
spend.
tokens here.
So those go away. I'm going to spend 1 surge token, and critical 1 will turn 1 to a crit.
Yep.
Okay.
You have heavy cover, light cover from the barricade because it's the clone commander.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
With sharpshooter.
heavy cover
So
with
6.
sharpshooter.
6 saves.
Just for
6
folks at
saves.
home, how that works.
Nice.
6 saves needed by the Black Suns. They do have a surge. Ooh.
Ooh.
And they're dead
just
no matter
dead
what.
Without.
Yep.
Yep.
Unfortunate there. Worst save of the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, we picked up a pike on a tree.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a blank out for sure.
Where was he?
He was right there. Yeah, the very front dude.
Okay.
So now the
Your
pikes
go
need
next.
to just pressure via shots on that
Core unit.
objective. I would go Black Sun at the bottom
Yeah, I
here
was
all
gonna
day
say,
long.
Cory gets punched.
Yep.
Yep.
Rally your 2 suppression.
Right.
Yep.
Does need to roll off one to get 2
Does
actions.
get one, so he does get 2 actions.
He will.
Likely gonna be.
Dodge? Does that make sense?
Yeah, may as
I
well.
would
Just
tap dodge.
don't forget you were on a
Yeah, smack
evaporator
that.
there.
Activate that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. You're on the VAP. So smack the VAP.
And then he rolls 1 red?
I believe so. 1
1
red.
red.
Yep.
1 red in melee, so he will go to 3 there. 1 red attack dice.
Yes, attack.
Oh, I keep rolling.
No problem.
Oh, I would smack dodge.
1 red with an aim, so probably going to be a hit. Yeah.
Yeah, he is gonna try to see if he can trim some clones.
No. Clone saves.
I mean, the way he's rolling the defense on that unit, he's fine. He's fine,
I'll pull.
and he's due for some red dice
4.
saves here to be fairness. So
I'll try to go with the double suppressed unit.
double suppressed unit here for Jace, seeing if he can go. He does
No.
not.
Get
1 action.
Still, though.
Your commander's dead, right?
I do have another one right here.
Second
He's
commander,
also
yeah.
courage 2
Okay. Oh, yeah.
and within 3. Just
He's
move
gonna move onto the VAP, and
move
that's
towards
it.
the VAP. Here we go.
Bikes are probably gonna say goodbye.
Probably.
My tank is already dead.
Yeah.
right?
Tank is
Yep, so you just
dead,
take
so
it
no
out, and
truck.
then you draw
Sad
your
face. That would have went, but now it's gone.
Core unit.
Cool.
All right, so that is another core pull
Which
here.
pike unit would like to go?
I think this unit.
Likely just gonna be pikes.
This unit here is gonna go.
I was gonna say
And then
that
you're gonna
that and
blast
the
into-
capo.
Last
Yep.
time.
That might be that.
I just send that capo to that back.
That's
Just
the
get that
leader there.
back thing done
You
over there.
only range
I'm not
4
moving my
Okay,
gun
one
line.
into him and everybody
Yep.
else into him.
You bet. Split firing.
Jake is helping me out.
Parent.
Which one would you
Yeah,
like to do
I am
first?
here, Justice.
3,
Yeah.
3 dice.
So one
Basically
red,
saying like earn your
two
keep. I
red,
think
2 black.
he's also painting. These guys in there.
Yeah.
Yes, I am also painting. I'm actually painting Veers right now.
Somewhere
Like-
Ryan just ears
Oh, you should-
pricked
we
up
should
and
have
he's
checked the
on
roll
his
first.
way.
Just roll with this white die and see if you rally.
Oh, sorry.
So you
Yes.
can aim shoot. So do you want to spend the aim here?
Yeah.
He forgot to rally. He just
Is he only at disruptor range here? Or?
He's shooting the disruptor
A
into
split
5s.
fire.
Oh, a
And then
split
the rest
fire.
of the
Oh,
guys
okay,
just
gotcha. I
do
was like,
two
why is
max.
that dice pool so small?
Yeah, that's just the disruptor trying to get the last one on
I
fire.
don't
Gotcha.
have a surge
You do
token,
not.
so
Apparently, I'm not talking enough.
He's busy painting.
Does get it.
yeah.
All right, so he does get a shot into.
Come on, 5s. I spent all the surge tokens.
He's dead. Down goes 5s. What a shot! What a shot!
And then 5 dice in here, guys.
Let me just go remove 5s here promptly. Boop. He's gone.
For 1 after heavy cover.
Crit. Should I use their aim?
You spent the aim on
I
the
have a
long one.
cash aim.
Oh, you do have the
Yeah,
cash aim. Yep.
Spend it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spend
you
it into
just-
2-man here
just-
and make
this
it
is where you need
happen.
to just kill my dudes.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh
does.
my
Forces
God.
3. Let's go.
Disgusting. I'll lose.
Lose the heavy. I bet.
This is
Uh,
heavy.
Justice. Okay, I'm just gonna help you out here, Jake. So, because he was giving me a
What
bit
are
of a
the
hard
two
time.
dodges on?
Also,
one on
what
this
are you
unit.
painting? Well, Justice,
Yeah,
while Jake's not talking, you need to be listening as we just had a conversation
Yeah.
about beers and a reference to Ryan. And
Yeah, exactly.
where's this guy out here?
Yeah. I pulled a core.
First time
Ask
caller,
these guys
no
out.
time listener.
Yeah, apparently.
I'm going to move, but I do have to speed 1.
Wild Ryan
Probably
Spears.
will still keep you with 4.
Yes.
No, we will get range 3 for those pikes. So I'll shoot that pike unit that just shot me.
All right,
heavy
so
cover, of course.
return shot here looks like the DC 15 units
Yep.
sliding up.
Into the unit that just shot me.
There's still another pike disruptor unit to go here and a capo.
So that'll be 2 crits.
Yeah, heavy cover will take care of that.
Yep.
2 crits coming
You
in.
can dodge one of them.
In my defense, I'm very intoxicated. I'm not sure if that's a defense that holds up here.
That's not a defense.
Actually, let's go. Let's check with the panel. No, it does
Loses
not.
8 pike. We killed 1.
Yeah, 1 pike goes down. Does he not
Yeah,
have?
try-
Does he not have the extra dodge from the suppression?
No, I removed this.
No,
you
no,
moved this,
or not the extra. But doesn't he have like
Danger sense?
danger sense?
He doesn't have suppression.
Oh, that he
That
just
one
put that
just
there
went
now.
off the-
Oh, just put that there
He
now.
had to rally.
Okay.
Oh, and he got one
so
off.
that he could take the aim shot.
Oh,
to
he
kill
chose
5s.
to remove it
He
because of
chose to
that.
remove
Yep,
it to try to
Okay.
kill 5s.
gotcha.
Yeah.
I was like, why is he not rolling any?
I'd say it was worth it. You
was
killed
worth
him. You killed 5s. Totally.
It was
You're
worth
good.
it. He killed.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I was just wondering where the suppression went that he had before. So
Yeah. Imagine using that
boss.
The boss.
excuse though, justice in court.
in my defense, I was quite intoxicated. Well, that seems to check out.
That is a fair offer.
Where I send these guys over.
Never been,
Could
so
also-
can't say I know the
Give
feeling. So,
an aim token to them.
You bet. Aid.
although that hot dog water, whoa, that does a number
So
on
he
you.
just takes a suppression.
I was gonna say soda's getting electrocuted,
Suppression.
Yeah, that's fair.
And
which
then
happened
you
yesterday to
aim.
me.
Oh, okay,
Give
geez, that's
two
not good.
and two- I'm gonna put 2 suppression on.
Ah, it was fine. It was just an all.
You
I
can't.
I thought you were looking a little frizzly up top there today. So,
You can't do that.
I needed to replace
That guy's range 4, what's
electrical
range 4?
outlet yesterday, and I was too lazy to come downstairs and shut the breaker off.
was that? I was gonna say, were you replacing it before or after you got electrocuted?
During.
Okay, good. Fair, fair. Well, Justice, this is why he's not talking as much because he was electrocuted.
You might not.
Nothing
I
like
felt the
Justice
zap
to
and I was
kick a
like, oh,
man while
man.
he's down, eh?
That's it for him.
He gets
I know,
electrocuted,
right?
then Justice is insulting him for not talking enough,
Can't
and
do any more tokens.
wow,
No.
wow.
It's a max of
Is
2.
this guy like intoxicated or something or what?
You do only have 1 on this one.
Oh,
So
apparently.
you might want to.
I'll give one.
Yeah. So now Dustin's at 4 without even getting his own.
All
At
right.
least he's getting his intoxication out today, and
Yeah.
so he's ready to go for
Oh
tomorrow.
yeah. If he loses
Playing
tomorrow,
dashes.
also
This is
not a
dead.
valid reason.
I'll pull.
I was intoxicated
This is alive.
yesterday.
This last one's Cody, which is also good. Okay. So I just have the RT, and then I have them still.
Ali almost having a near death experience as well. Did that second
Thankfully,
pike unit
outlets-
shoot, or that was his capo?
That was the cap.
That was the cap.
Did he tap the VAP?
He scored the mission once, and he gave an aim token to the
Right.
guys beside.
So you are now completed that evaporator.
Yeah. So he's at 4.
He is at 4.
Yep.
Nicely done.
We'll move there and we'll shoot boss.
All right, ATRT moving up to shoot Bosk, it looks like here.
1 crit going through.
We'll be pushing a crit through. Bosk is currently on 1 wound,
Yep. No surging, but he does have surge tokens.
and we'll take a second
Takes a
wound
second wound.
and a suppression.
Suppression.
All right.
Wound, and it's
Early
gonna go-
flex here by Shadow Collective, getting pushed back here a little bit by Jace, but not in the still not out
What are they
in the
doing?
clear yet, as
They're
the
gonna move,
clones
shoot.
have to start doing some moving here. So
Yeah,
have
and
another
then taking
full-
out.
Only 1, right? No.
I was gonna say taking out as much as he has.
yep,
No, the snowbanks are not.
I think he'll be able to get there, by the 6, but it will be a matter of how much these disruptors can go and do here. So
I can shoot that unit.
You can.
it's gonna need to make sure he also
Won't be
plays
able
the
to put them
turns
up
and
there
gets
'cause
to
you
the
haven't done this
objective
one.
with
Your leader would
with
have to
ample
be
time.
up
You're
there
gonna
as
need
well.
at least 2 turns to touch
But next
that
turn, if you
to
seed one
tap
up there,
that
you
back
put
one.
everybody
So
up there. Moving here with an aim token because he aided from the
Yep.
commander.
I'm gonna shoot the
Shoot the DC 15.
yeah, you will probably have to do a double move on
Heavy cover from
4
this,
and then
but
tap
you
on
can see
5,
everything.
tap on 6.
Four.
You are within
Unfortunately,
3.
Okay.
probably going to
We
be
are both
with
within 3,
with a
so-
full squad. So
5, 6, 7 black, 1 red.
Yep, 7 black, 1 red.
all right, this is into the DC 15 unit
Into the
slid
DC
up.
15.
Okay. I think here, Jake,
Have
I'm
an aim.
probably on that
2
single
so
guy on the
far.
evaporator. To be honest, I know it's a big dice pool, but it makes the
Yeah, I
ability to
would've-
not
So
tap
3
that
after
back.
cover.
I might
And
Puts,
forces-
puts even more.
Okay, spending the
Yeah.
cash as well.
Yeah,
for a
forces the
second.
DC 15 to have to
3, 4
have to
after
slide
cover.
up. So we'll be 4 after cover here.
Yep.
Will
Lose
got
2.
2.
Take 2.
Yep. Remember, he does still have
That's
bounty
your last
on the
act,
table,
right?
which is
Yes. There's
really
suppression, which
big
is all right at
here.
the end.
So
Just put it
this
out.
is why
I've
I
got my
think
last
that
one,
my
this
my
guy,
pressure
he
is
did take a
on
dodge, right?
eliminating
No,
that,
he
because
activated
you're
that.
gonna have
Oh,
to
right, he
at a
has
certain
that.
point probably slide your commander up to start helping,
We're going to.
because he has
Yeah.
currently
Attack
one,
again.
two guys at the back plus commander and the guys up front. So he's running out
For
of
4
units
again?
to tap, especially if you
4 again
start
after the aim
taking
swing?
out a few
'Cause I
more
spend
bodies
their
up front here.
spend their
And if
surge
he's
tokens.
feeding that objective, he's a turn away from getting there.
I killed him this time.
Yep.
Yeah. He'd be a turn away from getting there, and so that the other
that's the
disruptor
end of
can
that round.
focus on the bottom objective, the bottom left, and that the other one could focus on the one in the middle, and you run your capo to the back.
Yep.
Okay.
And I think you just keep Bosk up to basically be the equivalent of almost the pike shot per round.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, players are going to sweep, so
Yeah.
we'll see what their tactics
All right.
are here as we move into to turn 4 here. Let me grab the scoreboard real quick here. I'll update that. So we are going to be moving into turn 4. Is currently 4-0. We
Yep.
do have 3 turns to play through the mid game here.
And I would expect aggression this turn.
Yeah. Whether it's a card or not, aggression. it's just happening.
Yeah. I would expect aggression to give those pikes 2 aims, or each an aim,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Thanks.
yeah.
All right, I got 1 card in the book, so I'll just we'll jump turn 4 stuff. We'll thank our friends and make sure that you guys send them over some listens here at Dice Time affiliated podcast. Go check out their latest episodes. They'll be posted on the Train Studio YouTube page. So if you found this one, you likely can find them. So give Paul and Ben a listen. And hopefully we'll be able to catch up with Ben and Paul again at Gen Con this year. So looking forward to that in August as well. War Scenery not on board yet with us, but is anticipated to be coming on this year. And so we wanted to give early shouts out to them, as well as make sure that you guys go check out their site, because they will have some new Kickstarter stuff, which we will be involved in. So go give them a view. War Scenery, some beautiful stuff, both in STLs as well as physical prints. And we are ready for command cards. Command cards are as follows. We will, on Dustin's side, he's going to be playing a little lying in wait here. And
Okay.
on Jace's side, he has decided, oops, I better
Synchronized
slide that over there, to play some synchronized offensive. I'm not sure why that appeared over there, but there we go, on the right side now. Synchronized offensive and a little lying in wait. So Bosk will gain sharpshooter 1 here, and all the aims that he needs. So maybe not a bad play, and maybe going to push for that bounty this round.
Yeah.
We get rid of that guy, get rid of that guy, and get over to the table. Hope the game is going well, gang. Cam popping in here just to say hello. Hello, Cam.
Hello there.
Yeah, hello there. Oh, Dustin dropped a token and it literally nearly rolled back halfway across Regina, so he's got it now. We're on the table. We're ready.
I didn't see what it was, so I put it on top.
Sweet.
It's either really good for you or me. I'm not sure which.
Okay, I get to go first. So I'm going to go with the RT.
Okay.
All
Aim
right.
shoot into Bosk.
I sense a fire support.
Fire support with the DC 50.
All right, DC 15.
Oh,
Heavy
wait,
cover into
sorry,
Bosk
that is
here.
not what I want to do first.
Never mind.
Before
Back that all up.
I need to go with that single dude. I don't rally, but I get 1 action, and I'm taking a point before you kill him.
Yeah, that is precisely why
That's,
he dies last round for me.
Now it's your go.
Yep.
But you
Boss
live and
gets
learn.
an aim
This is
token
how you
from
learn.
a one.
And I'm not saying that this was wrong. I'm just saying that would have been my play.
Yeah.
Yep.
I need the point first.
Well, I'm aware. Yeah. I think that's the
'Cause I
play.
don't know if I can get all 4.
I mean, he did commit to the ATRT, but we'll let him back it up there. He is new, Jace. So
I am new.
let's check with the panel.
Move up there and take a shot.
Oh, sorry, because we have to
You can
take that
shoot
back.
then move if you want as well.
Does Boss get 2 aim tokens if you flip a token with fire support?
not.
Does not activate.
No, he only gets
Therefore, he does not get the second token. Just ask me about poison tokens sometime, Dustin. I'll tell you all about how that's really awesome. My unit just fire supports. Oh, they're not affected by poison. Don't even worry about
I
me.
see over top of this terrain.
Just
you
ignore
can-
the guy
if you
over
can
there
see-
coughing.
Yeah,
We'll
exactly.
see from
Oh, those
the
warts on his
base,
face? No, he's
then
too
no
busy.
cover.
He's fire supporting. Yeah, those
So I'll
pustules
have
in
to,
there.
like,
We're
cover
good. We're
this
good.
For sure. And then I pick the bottom part of your base. What is that?
This is going to be interesting because while the leader
I'm
can go
still
there, I don't know how
on
he's going to place the rest legally.
On this guy and this guy from
Okay,
that part.
well, I'm gonna. It's the same difference.
Yeah, it's the
Oh,
same.
he wants
I'm
me to
gonna
talk
shoot
about
first and then-
Ahsoka.
and
What
then
I
move.
like about
Yep.
her.
Shoot first, then move.
Somebody needs to go see
Seven in a row.
this Tuesday night.
Oh, it's
Podcast.
Nope, 7 in a row.
Yeah.
So I haven't killed a dude yet.
Again, we've already pointed out that Justice is not the best listener.
Oh, one more.
I'll tell you this.
Because the heavy gets too black.
Yeah.
After I played a game last night with her.
I don't have any tokens.
The
so it's all right.
ideal loadout for me
That'll be
is
2 after heavy
push,
cover.
reflexes, tenacity, and
Need some
defensive
save
stance.
clones. I lose one more dude.
We'll lose another body.
After,
Okay.
And then I will walk. Where are my tokens?
You bet.
All right, so he is Dustin is making the correct play here to get back to.
I am going to go with the ATR chain aim and fire support.
All right, so aim fire support now happening. One less die coming in here now.
It's a pretty nice dice pool there.
It's still nice, yeah. It's just one less. So
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Perfect. So 6 down to 4.
6 down to 4, which means because it's one less, Bosk cannot die.
Yeah.
4 white?
Yep. Say you can spend a surge
I'm
token.
gonna spend a
Yeah, absolutely.
He does not have
no,
a
he
surge.
got an order. He doesn't
He-
get independent.
Oh, he doesn't.
So
Nope,
just
there
takes
you are
4
correct,
wounds
Jake.
and is
Yes, he
alive.
does
Sorry.
No problem. He's alive.
have the order there. So
1.
I think that's everybody I can shoot at him though right now, right?
Right at the moment, yes.
so he is in.
I never recover
Okay, your go.
justice.
I think you need to be going here
Recovering
with
is-
Bosk. You should have 2 aims. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I wonder if I should go with
Yes,
Boss.
he has 2 aims.
I think you go with Bosk here all day long.
Yeah.
Boss is gonna
You shoot and run away.
They've gone already?
No, it depends on where
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
He's gone. They've gone. RT's gone.
clone commander is. I don't think that clone commander is close enough.
Shoot that.
No, I don't think you want to leave him out there to.
Boss is
No,
gonna
you don't
shoot
wanna
him
move
to
up.
this
I think you.
unit.
Okay.
I
shooting
think I
two
still
man.
take the single dude
Yes.
out here, but
Heavy cover.
Kenny's
got
going.
2
He's going
aims.
into the double here.
Shooting as first action.
One of those.
First action shot.
Nothing so far.
Does have scope, so reroll 3. There you
Yeah.
go. Will pump 2 over. He has sharpshooter 1 as well, Jace.
Is he?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
So he's
either way,
pumping-
because of the
this
card.
unit is probably
Okay,
Pumping
from
3
his-
over cover
his
now.
command card.
Oh, just from
4
the
over.
command card.
4
no,
over
ain't a
cover.
crit.
Yep. So 4,
Four
over
over
cover.
cover.
That's 4 pierce
I
1.
have to make all 4 for a guy to live,
And
I am not
kills
even
him.
close.
Does not.
Yeah.
So that unit is dead.
But again, I mean, he can get them with the pikes, and that's actually really bad for Jace right now, based on
Yeah,
distance
yeah,
from
it
that
is.
Yeah, once we hit turn 3 and he saved out on that guy
Yeah.
and didn't break the bus,
Yeah.
I was pretty sure I couldn't.
I think Dustin probably wanted to kill your single guy the last round to not
Yes.
even let you get a single tap, but
If
I
he
mean,
killed it the last round, it's like pretty much game over.
yeah, but he's
But
in a great, he's
even
in
right now,
okay
it's like, I
position.
think I
He's
go
bringing the
with my
fire.
5% chance.
This game's actually a lot closer than I thought
And
after those buses
regen.
went down early.
Yeah. Yeah.
3.
And again, I
Oh,
think just a couple
Yeah,
things.
he
Like
maxed
I think going with the Black Sun's first activation of round 2 to take the pressure off that bottom objective,
3 whites.
by potentially eliminating,
any
if not all the clones, because they weren't in token sharing range at all.
Heals 2, of course.
Yeah, great regen roll there by Bosk there. So,
Okay. I'm
Yep.
gonna
but yeah, I can't fault any of the
Or-
play here. It's just different, that's the thing, right? We're giving analysis on how we would do things different. It's only different in the moment. Like, I would have rolled better dice here. Well, that's not an analysis. That's just the hope, right? He did have that unfortunate rollout where the middle Black Suns that got into the position and were alive ends up blanking out on 5 dice and losing the unit basically in one fell swoop.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
So
lost
you're-
one into an errant standby as
So I've
well.
only done that
So
one once.
that
So
unit
right
just
now
had a
you're
lot of bad
scoring
luck
1, 2,
in terms of
3,
their saves.
And I'm
So
scoring 1. So right now the score is 3 to 1. Okay.
So I pull out a token.
did you tap that?
I moved and tapped.
Okay, so he's tapped that one twice. And his owned twice though, right? And then you just took one back off,
Yes.
correct? Yeah.
So he's at 3,
Yeah,
2 on
he's
his
going-
own,
he's
1
going
there,
backwards.
And I'm
Did I
at
put
1.
a?
There we go.
Where did I don't know. I'll grab one out of the bag. But
Yeah,
I just pulled a dark Korean.
Yeah,
think
yeah.
we did,
Dustin's
so
going to
let's
win
pull another
Rookie
one.
of the Year performance on the Xmas show. I like it.
This
That's
one
actually a
here,
really that would be really fun. Sean, we should actually like
Single dude.
give people like a
Yeah.
couple weeks leading up to it, just as like an extra want an extra entry into winning, and like put some categories and get some people to like vote. Like, what was your favorite game of the year? What was your favorite play? Like all kinds of like, and do a little bit of a highlight to sort of an homage to the year that was. That's a really good idea. I like that actually.
They also don't have
Yeah, it
face-up
is.
order tokens, which is
Okay,
also
yeah.
necessary.
So shoot the one dude over there
Yep.
with
With a name,
4, 5,
6 in a red,
6 in a red.
6 in a red into the single guy.
and a name.
Putting some real pressure here.
6 and a red.
Yep.
Ooh.
With a name.
2, 3.
All right.
No scopes
two.
on them. Yep,
Not
no
on this
scopes.
guy.
That's
So
2.
for
That's
cover,
3.
so 3
In fairness,
after.
he originally did have scopes on
Save
them,
up,
so
boy.
he
No,
gone.
not even close.
Ooh, he gone.
He gone.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I think this game's gonna get pretty in turn 5.
He will be able to get the back for 2. He has his for 2, and Jace has to get. He's got to get 2 taps on. Because Jace he had that up
One tap.
twice, right?
Yeah.
I did this one twice, and he's done it once.
So he's got to get it back the other way still. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna double move.
So he's got to get 2 taps back on that and 3 more taps on the middle one
'Cause I
to get it back to tie if Dustin finishes off his.
So just the capo for you.
think he's range just 3.
Range 3, yeah. So he does not have range to anybody at the moment.
Yeah. That guy hasn't gone.
That RT has not gone.
So Jake, let's figure out the middle math here. What does it going into 5? Jace needs to have 2 guys on the middle one by 6
And he will
and have
I thought he
tapped
hit-
it one. He's hit it once.
I thought. Okay.
to these guys.
Dodge
So it only needs one more.
Yeah, I guess he only needs one. So he's got to have one guy on the middle guy by 6, I
So
guess.
full core.
Uh huh.
So that's going to be these guys. I'm going to grim that.
And then he's got to do the bottom one 3 times.
Yeah.
Move.
And he's going to have 2 guys. I think he's got 2 guys on there now. So he can do it
Yeah.
twice in 5, one more time in 6, and he's got to get that middle one with a Bosk and a the
again,
pike sitting there.
Commander?
So
Yeah.
he will be able
Dustin
to do
has
that.
set himself up for the MOV.
Move to
Yeah,
there.
he's got to get the MOV. So he's got to try to get that RT off the table with Bosk potentially, for some points,
Yep.
or the
Move the
bounty
commander there,
and
and
or
my
the
last
bounty
one will
point
be
off the clone
RT.
commander.
Yeah. Yeah. Bounty itself could win.
Mm-hmm. Because losing the 2 Black Suns at 105 points each,
I might shoot
and then
them.
both bosses. And just jumping over to the, I'll just jump over to
Capo
the
says 2 dodges though, hey?
army screen here for a second. So he's sitting at 134 on each of the buses, so sitting at 268 there, and then 368, 468, 478, basically bleeding out for points right now.
Uh huh.
And he's down 130 there, a Z6 unit, so around 200 points. 5's unit, just under 300 points. And then he's got to kill, I think he's killed a DC-15 unit as well. So they're not,
Lost DC-15, Z6, 5s.
Fives
yeah, so they're fairly close right now.
Yeah, it's tight.
and
Yeah.
and a Z6.
Yep. All right, players are sweeping, so we'll take cards and then we'll just do the. Yep, I see it, Jace. Thank you.
Perfect.
While they're doing that, let's just jump really quickly into our turn 5. Thank our folks. I want to thank Aaron down at Back to Basics, another one of our down under in the future friends. Go check out Back to Basics. If you guys have any hobby sections, no matter what size they are, go check out the racks all the hobby organization paint racks for whatever range of paints you're looking for. They're amazing. If you like customization, you can pick whatever color you want. If you like MDF, because you know not really interested in spending the extra dollars for the acrylic, go check it out. Super fun. So hey, Pally, have a great night, my friend. Pally, we got to connect on that stuff. So hit me up tomorrow. I got all kinds of time for you. So and then War on Game Studios. Thank you for the intro music. We appreciate that very much. All right. You did not play that one. All right, we are ready for command cards. Those are not it. Those were from the last turn, so let me just make those go away. But we have, for this round, we are going to be playing a little...
I'm going to issue to the commander.
No, not discretion. Sorry, my bad. Aggression. Playing a little aggression. And Jace is going to be playing a little Attack of the Clones. So Jace going to be issuing out potentially probably some extra surge tokens in some case, and maybe some suppression removal if he's got any suppressed units. And we are
killed all my suppressed units.
Fair enough. So surge it is. That's his pseudo aggressive tactics. And Dustin's going to be nominating 2 units, and he's going to be giving out some free aims. I mean, seems good for the pikes that want to shoot and kill.
Is he count as a mercenary?
Yeah.
Or is he just a rogue?
All right.
He's everything in your army is a mercenary for purposes of the card.
All right. So I need to.
Yeah.
Like rogue is what he needs to get orders, but they're all mercenaries.
Okay. Just his affiliation.
Yeah.
All right. It's button clicking here. Oh, I think I put Attack of the Claw.
I go first.
You go first.
I missed lying in wait. Where's my little lying in wait?
Yeah, you missed lying in wait.
He's gonna go.
Missed lying in wait. There we go. Perfect. I had it in the right spot. I just turned it off for whatever reason. I don't know why.
I don't need to roll.
And
Yep.
we'll move that
And
over
then
there.
I'm going to aim.
Yep.
1 suppression.
You bet. 8 it over.
This guy doesn't want to move over.
And
Sure why, but fair
I
enough.
think I got a dodge. Can I aim dodge?
Yeah, you can.
1 more suppression.
You betcha.
Okay, so aiming and dodging.
Okay. I'm going to go with this unit here. We're going to just move here for
Did
the
we
back.
just aim dodge? Not sure. Oh, aim dodge with.
Doors off.
He gave it to the unit beside him.
Oh, and it's the commander that was going
Yes.
there? Oh, okay, you just didn't flip the token. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep, no, understood.
And then I went
I was
with
just
4,
slightly confused. I was like, why
move,
was there no
took his
shot there?
off there. Your go.
Yeah.
All right, so Jace has now removed the other one.
Yep.
So he is now at 2.
Bosk. What's Bosk doing?
Or no, now at 0, sorry. He'll be now at 0.
Bosk should also have 2 surge tokens from Independent.
Oh yes.
He actually gets those this time.
Yeah.
Would have saved him a win.
All right, so we are now at 2.
Yeah.
2 to 2, I believe, right?
I'm only at 1 right now.
Oh, because you didn't
I only tapped
score
this
that
one.
bottom one
See
yet.
that guy? You just gotta
He's down back.
Yep.
He's down.
You bet. You can see him. Just head.
He's now at. He's brought it back to 0, I should say.
And
2-1
then-
currently. Round 5.
Bosk is moving, shooting my clone commander.
Makes sense. Let's see the.
Ooh.
Let's see
Wrong
if, oh, wrong dice. Let's see if we can get this bounty. He's got 2 runs at this bounty here.
Please no. I don't like
he
this.
opens up with 2 crits.
Crits.
Honestly, you may. I honestly think you should re-roll the. I have heavy cover. So
It's
I think
heavy,
you should
guys.
re-roll
Just
the hit.
just to
So-
roll it all
'cause you get to re-roll
3. Look for the
just re-roll
crits
hit
there.
because you got 2 crits there already.
Yep.
Gives you more chance.
Yeah.
For more crits. So 2.
2.
1 of those will pierce.
Yep.
I'll just take both wounds apparently though.
Clone commanders are 4 health, right?
Yes.
Okay, he's only
So
got
half
2
that.
left.
Yeah. That's Bosk there though.
There is bounty available.
Yes.
Yeah, I think ideally he would have loved to play the reptilian rampage into him, but
And then I was gonna say he has to regen still.
yeah, regen as well.
What-
Regen.
yes, I gotta roll
Yep.
my dice.
Yes.
3 whites.
3 whites.
Gets 1
Yep,
more.
not bad.
Gets 1
Pretty
back.
healthy Bosk. Any Bosk that's only got a single token, no matter what kind it is, I feel you're all right with Bosk.
Yeah, and he still has his 2 surges available.
Does he have his independent surges?
He spent
does.
them.
He should. He.
Didn't he?
No, you
No,
don't.
I got rid of
You
them.
got surge crit.
Yeah.
So you should still have
Yep.
it empty.
There we go.
I
I didn't see them out there, so.
And take the VAP for the second time for me.
All right, so VAP for Jace.
So now I'm at 2.
Now
There
it'll
we
be
go.
2-2. Jace, desperation mode here.
Core unit.
Yep.
I feel like I gotta go with these guys.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot. So you have
I
5
think you
units
go
of
clone
orders?
commander here, Jake.
5 here in the back,
Yeah.
and those.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
These ones have gone.
There's no
these
more.
ones have
There's
gone.
no more tapping on the middle one for him.
You bet. That's
So
it.
why not try to crack
So no
a?
longer in range.
try to
3, you
crack a
have to
bubble
move.
here.
Yeah.
But you could just speed
I
one.
mean,
You could literally just speed one, move your leader over.
I guess
and
he's got
still
those
keep
bottom
everybody
ones to
back
go.
behind
He's.
barricades.
I'm not sure what.
There, right?
Jace, how many of those bottom units are on the objective?
Back here,
Yeah.
2.
Okay.
Yeah. The one I went first moved and touched it, and the other one was touching it from last turn.
Okay.
Everybody's gonna shoot into those 4.
Yeah, you bet.
All right. So he's gonna shoot the 4. I guess you're because right now, Jake, you're MOVing, right? So the commander to me is the points. So I mean, he's got a 4-man unit, a 5-man unit, a 5-man unit, an RT that he's not going to get to, unfortunately.
Another red.
They do have an aim.
I have 2 aims.
2 aims, right? What do they have the second? Oh, yeah, aim.
Okay,
Surges
that's
don't
a
help,
start.
though.
3 crits.
But the
2
Chris
of
did.
those.
Yep. So then
That's
the
a
first
start.
aim, better.
Okay,
That's a hit.
You bet.
No,
Second aim.
blanking a
Because
third.
that's
So
great.
that'll be heavy. And then 5 after
Yep.
heavy.
Yep, 5 in them.
5.
You can blank on dice.
I will lose 2. So I got the heavy and the leader left. And a suppression on them.
You're looking for points, right? So he's in striking distance of getting that unit potentially.
Clone
I'm gonna go
Commander.
with this unit. Yeah, the saves just haven't been holding. No rally, so I'm
does
just going to
have
put a point on for
He does
me.
have to just take
Here
a
we go.
tap there. He's got to stay there. Jace will go in the lead by 3-2 right now.
I think it's just my unit back there.
Yeah, it's just this guy. Hey?
And I think I have to go here.
Move and hit
Just
it.
move and tap.
Yeah, because otherwise you won't get all the points on it.
Yep.
So
All right, going to keep me busy on the scoreboard here. Might as well keep it up for
Yep.
you bet.
end of the game here. So it will be 3-3 now there.
Okay,
He is in
when I
position
go,
to
I'm gonna go with the
potentially
commander.
shoot. I don't know I don't know if he's got an angle there or
I
not.
do get
but
one off, so 2 actions.
Does get one off there.
He has some sort of angle.
Yeah, I would think. Let me see if I can give a close side angle here. So it's a little tight though,
Ooh.
right? Yeah, it does. From this angle, it doesn't
Yeah.
look like he's got anything.
Okay, we'll do that. You have nothing left?
Nothing left.
I've just got RTs.
Okay.
So this RT's just going to.
And then
he's
from
just
there, it
gonna
looks like
he
reverse,
have shot on
reverse,
them.
No.
Reverse.
Okay.
Just get in
All
the
right, so
corner.
the ATRT, Jace just basically ran off the board
You go again.
right to the very, very back.
This one.
Yeah, and he is shy there. He's gonna
Move to shoot
nudge it
Bosk.
up, take the shot at Bosk. Will be heavy cover.
Yeah. I'm just hoping to roll a ton of. Oh, that's too many.
That's
dice.
too many dice.
No, just suppression.
Nope, just a suppression for
Oh, what's his
Bosk.
enraged? Yeah, enraged 3, right?
He's enraged. So it
And that's
doesn't
it.
matter. They're gonna flip it real quick. All right. Well, they're gonna give me the cards. Jake and I are gonna hit the turn 6. Only got one more place to plug. Hey, it's the train studio. That's where we are. We want to thank everyone for coming out and watching the show, getting to round 6, of course. We'll thank our players. We'll thank the folks in chat. We'll thank Bernard for the donation earlier. Remember, if you want to help us out, the train studio 2019 at gmail.com. Let me see that again, Jace. Sorry. Jace, let me see it again. Okay, got it. Yeah, so thanks for helping us out. But you guys, like I said, checking out each and every week, which is fantastic. We didn't reach our viewer total, particularly for tonight, so we'll save that. We'll roll it over. No matter what, we'll give it away on Tuesday. So come check us out on Tuesday. We'll entice you to come back and check it out. We won't go far on it. So we'll stick to our guns on that. But make sure you guys are here as soon as the card sleeves come in. We'll be giving away every episode. We'll be giving away the one set for the winning faction of the episode to one lucky viewer. So what we're gonna do for those ones is we're gonna have you guys declare in the start of the episode who you're rooting for. You're gonna back your player, and then if that person wins, we're gonna pick from the pool of players that cast their vote in for that. So, all right, I got the totals and totals.
Well, you killed Cody, so
Here
that's all I
we
got left.
go.
'Cause I
Let's
still have his 2
let's
hits in
flip
my hand.
over and do the command cards.
So you get to go
Command
first.
cards we have.
Handing out 0 orders, 3 dodges.
Jace is going to be running some standing orders, and Dustin's going to be running some discretion.
Ooh.
I'll keep his dodge.
All the pikes can get dodges.
Yeah, I think he's just guaranteeing to try to keep them alive. This is an
get 2
offensive-minded
dodges.
turn with limited offense. We should go to the activation. We haven't updated that in a little bit here. So Jace
Nope.
has
rid of
lost
3 core.
DC 15, a Z6, and over here we've lost Black Sun, Black Sun.
Giant stack this time.
So I think we are at around 6 to 4 for activations right now.
Oh, sorry. I need one more core
Yep.
out of there.
2 at the bottom,
Core
1 in the middle. Commander, RT, RT.
Yeah,
We got it.
from direct. And then you shuffle.
All right. So it is 3-3. Jace needs to tap the bottom one more time.
Here we go.
And Dustin needs to get as many points off the table as possible here.
Yep.
He's got Clone Commander as a potential, but the Clone Commanders ran back, so not sure how much of a potential that is.
Which one's going?
Yeah, I think Bounty's off the table with that.
Yeah, that's. I think Boss comes up and lends help here. I'd say,
I think you focus that left side.
yeah, I think Boss can reach
1,
it
2,
within
3,
range. So
4, 5. 1, 2.
I think this is just a pike aimed shot into the exact same unit.
Yes,
That's
it
2
is.
bodies left.
Yep.
Wow.
You don't surge, so you may as well re-roll the red die.
Yeah, re-roll the red. Just looking for
Re-roll
anything
the
but the
red.
surge.
Yeah.
I don't have an aim on them though.
You,
Oh, I didn't move.
you had 2 actions.
Yeah.
The game shoot.
No,
Yeah.
rolls
Because why
into a
not?
surge again.
Heavy
So it
cover.
will be
So
4 into
4.
them.
Give me 3 saves.
50%.
They're dead.
tells-
I
That's-
think that's game.
That's more points.
Do you guys have the score calculator?
We can calculate the scores.
Which
That
unit
takes
was
them
it?
over, then,
That was
there.
Jace. What was that points? What was that unit?
That was a Z6.
Okay, so we're now down
So
2
both
Z6s.
Z6s are gone.
Both Z6.
Yeah, both
one
Z6,
DC,
1
All right.
5s.
It is 4. It is 446 to 478. Jace is in the lead in the MOV right now.
Jace is still in the lead on that.
Am I?
478 for you. 460.
446.
Okay.
446 for Dustin.
Okay.
Then I guess we gotta keep going.
All right, so 32-point difference right now.
Squad.
Okay.
Do I go with this squad? No, I'm gonna pull ATRT.
Okay.
We're going to aim and shoot that pipe capo in heavy cover
Okay.
without fire support.
Jace currently down.
Not a good
Two
fire
of
support.
those.
No, I'm not a great fire support. So those go away.
1 DC
Heavy
15.
cover. You can dodge 2, and then you gotta roll for 2.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Only 2, because you got 2 dodges.
I had 30%.
Oh yeah, yep, you are correct. You take a wound
A wound.
and a 3rd suppression. Your go.
Not
Yes,
too
that
bad.
was-
Yep, I grabbed this over.
446. You are
Capo.
correct on that.
Okay, gotta rally him now.
Just-
Unless you only want 1 action, because you can choose to just keep it all.
I can choose not to accept these though, right?
It's either you choose to not
Yeah,
roll,
Dustin,
or you
this
choose
is
to roll.
this is like
Okay.
it's fairly easy to solidify a tie on this one.
Yeah.
Almost in every scenario. Dustin did have some early pressure where he could
You
build
do
some
get
points.
2
I
off,
think
so you get
he
2 actions.
I think he
That's what you
really
needed.
probably could have again got a few extra taps a little earlier
I
on.
feel like I need to...
And maybe should have left his capo to deal with this one and actually walk the pikes up behind the bus that moved through the middle. That might have been an option. A little bit of
That's
a.
one
He
unit.
might have actually chose
unit
to
hasn't been
pressure
shot at
both
yet,
buses
so
on the
rocket that's
same
fire
vap. I
supporting
think
into the
trying to
bus
pressure
every friggin'
both
turn.
while looked good early.
bus,
I think
bus,
sustaining that
don't
was a
move.
little bit like a stretch too
They
far.
haven't gone yet.
But I think he really could have set up a nice field of fire
he's
and
gonna
base camp on that middle
Yeah.
one.
Sounds
And
good.
I think he could have taken care of his early VAP and actually moved his capo back over, or could have actually deployed a Bosk to actually take care of a VAP as well, and then move Bosk up, because he could have done the
No sharpshooter,
Ion one, jumped on top of the Ion, and just left Bosk there for the game, commanding that that range band from the top of that Ion.
Shooting into my rocket.
I feel like I need to roll
Yeah.
one... Oh, whatever.
You did take the aim. I do have to make a save.
One save.
All right, so send the rocket squad.
Yep. I'll make it. Pull. Core. Tap.
Because what have we lost? We've lost the buses at 134 each. Is that right?
Uh,
GT.
duh, duh, duh.
134 times 2. And
Yeah,
then
134.
105, and then 105.
Here we go.
Yep.
478. Yep,
Which is-
that is where we're at.
I got it.
478.
Yeah.
So he's got to tap and
Yeah.
shoot, but I don't think he can do anything with this.
A lot of people do. It's normal.
My last core unit.
And so
Tapping.
we're just gonna probably set at that 32-point bubble, which is
One on that.
again, I think
and
we're
then-
we might have wanted to that one shot before. I think the captain was the points to go for,
Yeah.
as he
Yeah.
would have been the 30-point
Shoot the
difference.
RT.
Who's in range?
Where's the leader?
He's
Right
there.
there. Only the long gun.
Okay.
I think
Black and two
the
red.
kill was there on
You do get
him,
impact
like
one.
because he
get
basically
all
Yeah,
three
it was there.
and so killing him would have
Heavy.
been 33 points back the other way for Dustin.
Okay.
You get heavy? Or you get light? You got light or heavy?
I do have heavy from that.
I'm seeing above it.
From the bottom of your base.
Oh, bottom
to-
of my base. Okay.
Yeah. So the way it picks is I pick any point of your silhouette,
Yeah.
which is the bottom of your
Alright, I
base to
think-
the top.
so
of
going
your
for the
silhouette.
Hail Mary,
Same as these
see if
guys.
he can
So, like,
one-shot
when
the
I'm
RT
shooting them,
with
even though I'm this tall, I can use that
with
for
what
line of sight
impact
to
one?
see if
An
I
impact
see you.
one gun?
Okay.
And then for cover, you say, yeah, but you're shooting from the foot.
Yeah.
So I get heavy cover. because
Disruptor's
you're
impact
not
one, correct?
Over this, even if I could see over it.
Yeah, the disruptor.
Disruptor, yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Couldn't quite get enough to impact one.
So,
Commander,
coward.
It is impact one though, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
it is, but it was heavy cover, so we needed.
Yeah,
all
no,
three.
I'm good with that.
This
I'm
is
just
my boss.
trying to confirm that had impact
Boss.
one.
And then I've just got this RT in the back. So what's boss doing?
He's just gonna move shoot.
Okay. What's he wanting to shoot at?
I don't know if he wants to.
These guys?
Those guys.
Yeah, you can easily just
I don't
move
know.
back to here and just shoot me in heavy cover, like you have been. before.
Boss can't see from where he is.
This is in the
No,
way.
this is in the way.
Oh.
Otherwise, I would have shot boss.
Uh,
I would have fire supported into boss if I could have, but I couldn't see what those dudes.
well, Boss needs to have perfect dice here,
Yeah.
Yep.
and
With no
needs to
aims.
have
No.
with
Pierces
no
one through.
with no
Kills a
aims.
dude.
Yeah.
And that's it, because my RT in the back lives and does nothing.
Yep.
Cowardly. Typical clones.
Yep. Run away! For the Brotherhood, run away.
And that's it in the books.
Yeah.
32-point difference.
Whew. Yeah, I thought if I lost that
Yeah.
unit, I
The
would.
clone commander would have won him the game.
Clone Commander would have won.
Yeah.
The boss has to kill him though, right?
No. Anyone can
Well,
kill
for the
him.
bounty.
If any-
Yeah.
If any, not for the bounty. He's not talking about the bounty.
Yeah.
So if you had also been able to kill the Clone Commander,
You would have won
you
by
would have won
33
on-
points.
because we
All
tied
points.
4-4.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have won on
Yeah.
victory.
I would
Or
like to play the
kill
double
points.
shot. At extra.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, he's just pointing out that wanted to. Lots of guys coming in with great game, good game, Dustin.
Yeah, it was great.
There's Patrick coming in, so your good morning finally is applicable. Patrick will be having his Saturday morning coffee, joining us. Yeah, Justice, you have to watch the start. It's just early buses crashing in and breaking lines. So, yeah, I think just new to the game, trying to manage all of the things, keeping track of how many points are killed, where and what you need to press, and who do you need to kill to maintain that. That's just a lot to be processing at any one time. It's great. Jake and I are sitting here just with calculators, and we can keep track of all that. But when you're playing the game, moving models, multiple activations, that's no question that it's a lot to keep track of. So Bernard's still here. Wow.
Yeah.
Bernard's just going to be way past his bedtime as well. But he says Jace, winner, still champion. Nice one.
I mean, yeah, it was a great game. There was
I-
just there are a few minor things.
Yep. I think Dustin goes home, watches it, sees what we say and what he could have done. And I mean, hindsight's 2020. If I could go back and play every
Yeah,
game that I
always.
ever lost to, that I would be, way better than I am. So, way better than I am. So, yeah, no, that's just the thing. And then, I mean, the early bus saves, they look good. Maybe if his early bus saves, he hurts his bus a little bit more, he might actually be a little bit more gun shy to run it up. But, he was looking really good. And so moving it up, I think at that point, felt like it was really good. And then the dice sort of went the other way. The natty crits came out.
Oh, yeah.
the dice saves for the bus faded away entirely, and then again, unfortunate swing for those Black Suns in the middle. So because I don't think Jace's saves were stellar for him. They were average, a few below, maybe a couple were one above, but the clones were forcing clones to make saves. I think is one of the ways to victory here. So yep, I think players had a good time. Jake, I appreciate you hanging out as always.
Yeah. Oh, no problem.
Hopefully you got Veers painted and moved on to your E-webs at this point.
Don't have any E-webs.
Yeah,
Got to get
fair
an FD, get a couple FD cannons. But...
I mean, does anyone own E-webs? Not anybody's going to admit it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Best Blizzard Force is the ones that have E-webs. So that's how you nerf Blizzard Force. Just force them to take E-webs. Suddenly they're not as good. Yeah. So. Got some visitors, Jake.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that noise is upstairs.
Well, we won't keep you. We'll let you go investigate the noise. Hopefully Jake is still around Tuesday. We'll know what the noise was and whether it was, detrimental to Jake's health. Hopefully it's not another electrical socket that you need to change.
It almost sounds like a drill.
Oh, okay, that's that could be one of two things. That's either somebody's drilling or somebody's doing something else. I got 2 E-webs and no respect anyone gives them. That's Bernard. I will let you go. I will let you go investigate that, Jake, and
yeah, I will.
Yeah, let us know what that is. All right, have a good night.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Have a good night.
All right, guys. We'll pack up here in the studio. Players are still talking about the game, which is great. We'll do a little redux there. Make sure you guys show all the players some appreciation here. I see Chronic Canuck coming in with a great game, nice one. We'll get some more games for sure with the Dustins. Maybe we'll have a Dustin square off, and that'll be good. I got Cam, I think, still in the area as well. We haven't got Cam out yet. We have one new player moving here in our area next month, coming from the West Coast. We got players coming from all over, so stay tuned. We'll have some more games. Anthony should be able to rejoin us here, I think, maybe at the start of June. He's got a few more weeks of football for sure, and we'll gladly welcome Anthony back in for some matches. I'll jump from the other side of the desk on occasion if we can't find anybody else better suited for the table. But thanks again, guys, and we'll catch you on Tuesday. Don't forget, if you guys are in the league, get your games in. Let us know about them, and good luck to anybody in the Yavin-based team league. Justice got a game tomorrow, so good luck. Jace has got a game tomorrow, so good luck to him. And I probably should schedule a game at some point. When I do, I'll let you guys know how that goes, and we'll chat about it on the next episode. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. Cheers.